Artie was 35 when he joined the show. Fat ass. Yeah, who was funnier than Artie? Me? Losers.
Unboxing Eric. He's just a little guy. How can he cause this much drama? Watch him fly. Unboxing Eric.
Look at me. I'm flying with balloons.
He was our little guy. He was an annoying little twerp, but he was a little twerp.
How do you
Eric.
stop this thing?
Unboxing Eric. Our little twerp.
I can see Kelly Clarkson's house from here.
Our little perfection. Unboxing Eric.
How far till I get to Stearns?
Thank you, Howard, for bringing us this gift.
Get me down from here, you motherfucker.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
I think I am gonna be sick.
Unboxing Eric. You know what to do.
Hello, Stearns.
Unboxing Eric.
Here we are again. Is Tits here? Oh, there she is. Tits, we missed you. Don't leave me here with these two weirdos again. I thought they were gonna 69 in front of me.
Heyo!
It's true.
We almost did. We almost did. Electra, you missed a good almost 69ing. How, everyone...
Almost.
Welcome, it's Sunday night. Oh, God, let me get through the title and then we'll get going. It's Sunday night. It's Unboxing Eric. I'm your host, Casey Day. With me always is Luigi Greenberg. With us sometimes is DJ Electra. She's back,
What's up,
y'all.
people? What's
and
up?
in one piece.
Hello, hello.
Yeah. How is everything going, Electra?
Who fucking cares?
Come with a better attitude than that, please. She gave me a sound bank, people, and I don't think I can help myself.
This is terrible. I've created a monster, you guys. So
All
sorry.
of my sound bites were farts.
Yeah, Luigi, you want to know what my favorite one is?
Which one?
You're right, Casey. You're always right.
Oh, that's just.
Play my favorite one. You know which one it is.
Hold on one second.
Gay. Boobs.
Oh, that
Gay
one. That
boobs.
was it. The boobs. The boobs one.
Boobs.
We have access to boobs at any time now.
Aliens. Boobs.
And alien boobs. She gave me the randomest. No yes, no hello. There is a goodbye, I believe. But there, you gave me this
Piss on their grave.
instead of hi or no. So okay, congratulations, DJ Electrify, and welcome back. How was your week off?
Oh, just great. It was fine. How about you?
That's good.
Oh, no, you're taking this week off.
We're taking this week off. You took last week off. Hey. Okay. But people missed you. That's the reason I bring it up. We get a little more viewership to this show than some of our other shows, and people noticed you missing here. And I didn't have the sound bank.
And they were not just noticed; they were concerned.
Concerned and complained. Motherfuckers, traitorous bastards. No, but there was a concern about you. But I'm glad you're back and everything was okay. You just needed a day off, and we are taking a week off. So there will be we'll probably release something next Sunday night, but it won't be like live. It might just be like, Luigi farting in a jar for a half an hour or something. We will have something. But
It's already edited and ready to go.
I think this is episode 35, and I believe we have taken 1 week, maybe 2 weeks off in the 35 show run. So we get one. I'm putting my tongue out. Hold on. There we go. All right. I'm going to actually be working, and Electra will be working. We're working on some bigger projects. a documentary series of R. Kelly in the closet. No, I'm just kidding. But we are working on some things that are, funner and a little. You'll see all of it, but it just takes time, takes days to do. And if you have to start cut clips for a show and get into mode to do a show, it takes time away. So we're gonna take a week off from doing lives, and we'll just work on video stuff. Is that what you're gonna do, Electra? What are you gonna do on your week off?
I have some really big projects also that I'm working on.
drop the clip.
I know. I can't get to it fast enough.
Boobs.
Okay. And Luigi, you get a week off, which you, I think, desperately need because you're burning the candle at both ends, motherfucker. What are you going to be doing on your? You're just gonna just take a week off and rest. Also, get us a 20 to 30 minute clip for the one-offs for Howard Stern, because when we come back, we'll be able to do that. But what are you going to be doing on your week off?
I'm actually going to try to catch up on some members-only content for my channel.
See, we're all behind. We all love live streaming so much that you kind of can get derelict in a lot of things in your life, on others. So this is one of those forced, times where you can sort of take a breath, do your laundry, feed your cat.
I might need to do my taxes. Maybe I'll do my taxes.
Oh my God, do your taxes. Don't forget, it's coming up. By the way, not paying any taxes this year. Huh? What do you think about that? That was a very,
You're not paying any taxes?
No.
No?
Zero.
Good for you.
Yeah. No. Here's the thing. Buy stuff. When you buy stuff, that's like all technically, because when you buy stuff for a studio, it's all for your studio, and your studio's all a write-off. Thank you.
Yay.
Do your taxes, people. We don't want any hack writers in the clink for TE. Also, they fired a bunch of auditors from the IRS, so I think you're okay. Just, file. Anyway, that's our tax talk for today. I hope everyone enjoyed it. And so now to what you're all here for. We are 11 minutes, 12 minutes in. We should probably get to this. Are you guys ready for some calls and ready for some unboxing, Eric?
Yeah, but first we have some business.
Yes.
That Chunkster just became a member.
Oh, excellent.
Welcome to the Hack Writers.
Welcome back, I think. Welcome back.
And Sean H.
shit.
gifted 5 Hack Right Studios memberships.
These gifted members' subs are making me hard.
You're making
God.
You're making Blind Mike hard with your gift there, Sean H. It's quite the profile picture, too. I like those glasses. But thank you so much, Sean H. That's the first time have you seen Sean H before? I've not seen Sean H before. You are new to me.
Thank you, Sean H.
You come bearing gifts, so I respect you immediately. Would you like to join
welcome.
the family? Yes. You get the yeehaw, Sean H., which is very coveted around here. And so enjoy whoever.
We got a super sticker from Delta Zero.
Oh, he did it. He got my favorite one. The blowing pear. The blowing pear. You did it. Finally, Delta, you know which is my favorite. It's blowing.
Thank you,
It's a
Delta
pear.
Zero.
I mean, there's not a lot to choose from, but that is my favorite. Good job.
It's mine too.
And why we say that to Delta Zero, let's say an early thank you to our moderators. Dupa Dupa, Andrea, and Delta Zero. I don't know if you're out there, all of you, but thank you. Make
you.
our, if you don't police yourself, someone will police it for you. And we got the best goddamn police force in these internets. Don't fuck with them.
They're on the front
the
lines.
arms? You see the arms on that guy? Don't fuck with
Yeah.
him. I'm just saying. He's got a maraca. Smash you right in the eye. All right. Electra. Oh, before we do that. Oh, huge news before that. I'm sorry. Are you guys ready? It was Eric's 50th birthday last week, people! Did you guys know this?
Yep.
Did you see this? Did you see this in the news? Did you see this? Did you see it? It's sad as shit. But goddamn, 50. Does it? Okay. What are your thoughts, Luigi? Eric turning 50.
I really just long for the science fiction world where we could live in an alternate universe where he has a YouTube channel and collects super chats every day, because I just think he would be fantastic at it. You know, that's all I can say is I hate that he's gone, and we could be living in an entirely different Dabbleverse, ruled with an iron fist by Eric.
Yeah, it would be the Lynch verse. There would be no Dabbleverse.
John wouldn't have gotten a second thought.
John would be like Tom Myers's in Chad Zumach's room.
Oh God!
You know what I'm saying? Just like an ancillary of an ancillary character. But Eric, and I just imagine like right now, just imagine Vinny the lawyer like fucking with Eric at $1.99 a piece all day long. I mean, that is just that was a guarantee. That was a book it 100% going to happen if that existed. Just $1.99. Where are your legs? What happened to your legs? Did your legs grow back yet? Just forever, infinitum. $1.99 just insults, and Eric would have just handled them all and hated it and loved it at the same time.
I also think that to some extent in this alternate universe, we're all working for Eric.
Oh no, yeah,
Totally.
He's I own podcasts. He owns Spotify.
His biggest competitor is Joe Rogan.
That is funny.
Yes.
You know what? They're about the same height. Hey, that's a Joe Rogan height joke. Electra, what do you say about Eric and his 50th birthday? You are new to Eric. You have now listened to 141 calls of Eric, 35 episodes, hours and hours of Eric. He would have turned 50. What are your thoughts?
I'm just so proud of him.
For what he's accomplished in death.
Yeah, and what Luigi
For feeding
said,
those
too.
flowers as a corpse. What are you proud of him for?
Just everything he did for the world and
How
the
about
comedy
Ehlers
world.
Danlos? How about the stuff he did for? How about like mainstreaming EDS in a way that, now most of us know. We can at least identify one person with a syndrome that no one knew anyone with, or that with a severe case of it. And so he brought that out publicly, right? So congratulations, Eric. It's not a disease. It's not a disease.
And I'm wearing my zebra shirt.
You are. That's a nice shirt. And of course, the zebra is the mascot and logo for the Ehlers Danlos Society. And that is who we donate part of our donations that you give us to each month. So every dollar you donate to us, the portion of that goes to the Ehlers Danlos, because we want to fix these weirdos. I mean, we want to help in any way we can. And Electra is one of those weirdos, so that's why I can say that.
Hello.
Yeah.
Remember, 97% of the world has Ehlers Danlos.
In one form or another, yes. In one severity or another. That was some bullshit.
I'm not
Eric
a doctor, people. Do not believe what I say. It was something Eric said.
It's like 1 in 5,000 for the most common type. Okay.
I know. Eric said it. I'm just repeating Eric.
I know.
My
It's
thoughts.
funny.
My thoughts are. I have the same thought when I think of Eric as I do when I think of Bradley Knoll, or when I think of Kurt Cobain, or when I think of Alice in Chains lead singer, like the people that were really robbed from us while their peak was coming. Len Bias comes to mind. Like
Len, all right.
Eric's the Len Bias of midget comedy.
Len Bias died of crack.
But it's such a young age.
I know. That's true.
For so he died at what, 19, and regular NBA basketball career is what, 30, 32. So he had like 10, 11, 12 years.
Okay, that's fair.
Podcast years could be 30, 40 years. Eric was at the beginning of his podcast career, even though he had been doing it for 10 or 12 years. We know many people, like a Patrick Melton's been doing it for like 12, 15 years. That's how long Eric would have been doing it. Isn't that crazy to kind of think about? Like Eric would have been essentially at that level of length of doing it. But oh my God, he would have been a god, a golden god on the radio.
I'm sitting here thinking about it, and in all
yes,
honesty,
Brother JP, yes.
In sincerity, yes, I hope we talk about that also, Brother
We
JP.
will at the end of the show, yes.
Okay,
so stick
good.
around.
Okay.
There are only two celebrity deaths that made me sad, and one of them made me full on cry, and that was Chris Cornell and Eric the Midget.
Elliott Smith and Eric the Midget, for me, those two really hit. And Kurt Cobain too, but I was really young. But those three really hit me hard. I mean, I got a call on my landline from like a diehard Nirvana fan. We were both 16, and it was like, oh, the world just ended. Walk out in the snow, kicking the ground. God damn you, Courtney Love. All right. So happy birthday to Eric. We miss you. Fuck Courtney Love.
So
killed
Jamflo Man
Allegedly.
poses a great question. Nothing for Norm Macdonald.
Allegedly.
That's right, allegedly.
I actually tear up on a regular basis thinking about Norm Macdonald's death. But when I heard the news of his death, it just made sense in a weird way to me, and I didn't process it like I normally would, because I thought to myself, of course he kept it a secret. He's a goddamn hero. And then I just the sadness took a while to sink in for me for Norm Macdonald.
Tom Petty.
That's a weird one.
That Tom Petty hurt too, because that seemed he was old, but he was so old. Why did drugs have to kill him? He was so close to the natural end of life.
Yeah.
Prince, I mean, but he hadn't written a good song in like 30 years. So anyway, happy birthday, Eric. We miss you. We miss and adore you. Clearly. Electra, now are you ready for a little call recap?
Okay, let's do it.
All right, people, we know how this goes. And here she goes. The calls from last week. Here we go.
Recap of calls 139-141. Back to American Idol. Idol goes back as a fraud. ETM spread his votes around. Howard sent ETM 10 pornos, 12. Daddy's discipline. ETM doxing JD's love of the OPP. ETM is awful with Stone Cold. ETM could not admit Kelly Clarkson is bad. ETM still beats off to Kelly Clarkson. ETM would rather be ETM than Artie. Tom Ropes McGurks is the will play hard to guy.
Yes, he is the will play hard too guy. Yes.
Oh, you
Good
forgot
job.
the apostrophe in the first will, so that's why I said well.
I do that sometimes. Electra, we'll play, and we'll play hard. So that's Toby McGurk.
You are mine. You're my property.
Whatever noise that guy makes is the craziest
So
noise
bad
I've
that
ever-
noise.
Yes.
Oh God.
All right, let's get my mouth working there. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. All right. So what we have tonight is call 142. And this call starts about an hour into a story about Artie bandaging his cock for a movie scene where he was going to be with a lady. And so he got with a lady, and he was getting a boner, and so he had to bandage his cock. And Howard was fascinated by that. And that's where we pick up the call in call 142. And then they just pick, it's in the middle of the call, and they just pick up. And they just pick up on Eric. They're like, Eric, all right, go ahead, Eric. And like, what do you think, Eric? So that is where we are, people. It's time to unboxing unbox Eric. I know we're 22 minutes in. Leave me alone. We're not gonna have a show next week. We'll have something. So we took a little extra time here. People, unboxing Eric.
Look at you with the ace bandage. I don't understand how you walk.
They notice a hard on.
You probably like waddled onto the set.
he
like,
couldn't walk
well, I
probably.
waddle anyway. Probably like this. They're like, hey, is everything all right?
It really isn't that bad because I don't do it like duct tape or something. It's just an added obstacle for my monster cock.
Hey, Eric, do you believe this guy? He's
bandaging his
He ace bandaged his cock.
I don't think I would ever try that.
All right, buddy.
I don't think you need to worry about it.
Time to bring the show to a screaming halt.
When he gets his shot on Rescue Me, there'll be no ace bandage.
My cock will flow freely.
If you were on Rescue Me, you had a love scene with a really super beautiful girl, would you ace bandage your cock? Eric?
No, I try to find some other way maybe to hide that.
You'd prevent a hard on from being gay?
No, I'm not gay.
Why did he say he's gay?
Yeah.
He's saying he wouldn't even wear an ace bandage. He'd let
That's
that
right,
cock.
he'd let it fly free.
He'd hope that cock would fall right into her vagina.
How big is your dick, hard?
Didn't I go through it with you guys last year?
Well, how much? We forgot.
You mean you didn't memorize that information?
Unfortunately, no.
He said he measured it was 5.5 inches,
You
right?
gotta be-
Remember that.
You gotta be
Oh,
like,
yes.
You gotta be like the Ron Jeremy of Midget.
I always remember the size of a man's cock.
Is that true? Do you remember that?
Said the
5.5?
I'm right about that, right, Eric?
I guess I can't remember.
He can't remember. He can't remember the size of
Can't
his
remember
cock.
his own dick size. Alrighty then.
Do you have a waist? I think so. What's your cock size? I don't remember. Is he melting? And
I forget.
What is fucking going on with Eric? Oh, we got a super chat real quick, I believe. Do you see that? You want to throw that up, Electra? There it is.
Yeah. Oh God, damn it. Right. Ah.
She's panicking. I was panic clicking.
Thank you, Hulkamania.
Hulkamania, $2. Best show on the internet. Well, get off of that one and get over here. Hey, we need the views. Get over here. What are you doing watching that? Why did we book our show against the best show on the internet? What are we doing? This is a bad strategy. Thanks for letting us know, Hulkamania. We will be rescheduling the show.
Thank you.
Yes. All right.
He's official. He's the official raider for the internet.
Yes. And by the way, little Bill and Ted's here.
Weird. Yeah, it's odd that he remembers so well.
Hey, if you ever meet Carrie Underwood, you better ace bandage your cock. You'll get a boner.
Or Diana DeGarmo.
How did you think up ace bandaging your cock?
Have we said who he was around?
Who's that?
Artie, have we said who he was around that he needed to bandage it? Have we mentioned?
No, go ahead.
Yet?
Fill,
okay.
No, fill us in. I don't
remember
know.
this. I don't remember this. I was just kind of curious.
Oh, you want to for spanking later, for your spank later. Okay, I get it.
I thought of it all by myself.
I'm jerking off so hard to Artie being next to this hot girl. Nice. I like where your mind is at.
Yeah, when he said that, I was like, what? What did you say?
I had to give it an obstacle.
Hey, you're looking ridiculous. Hey, Mo!
It's a nice...
A cockstuple. Never mind. You try to say obstacle and cock at the beginning. Go.
And it's funny. No, I can't. But also, does anyone else immediately, when you think of Eric's penis, immediately want to say Smurf cock or Shrinky Dink?
Yes.
Cockstable. Cockstable. I did it. Thank you.
Love see with a hot chick and he ace bandage torture.
Right, it was torture. It was torture for me.
You didn't have this problem on Entourage. Why did you think you'd fly free or break loose?
Well, I wasn't we didn't have a sex scene in Entourage.
You bit her ass.
Yeah, but we weren't in bed.
Yeah, she couldn't feel his crotch.
All right.
The early 2000s were a crazy time in America. Artie Lang getting sex scenes in TV. What a word.
Would it be amazing if your cock ripped through the ace bandage?
Yeah, the ace bandage is flying all over.
Now, see, if that happened, then I would have been proud.
Yeah, a raging about like, oh my God, this man just ripped through an ace bandage.
What just ripped?
You can't stop my dick.
Oh my God, he just ripped through an ace bandage with his dick.
Then we'd have to nickname your penis the Incredible Hulk.
Now there's a nickname for a penis.
That's Dick Banner.
Dick Banner. That's a good one.
My dick is angry.
Banner. Dick Banner. Hey, isn't it true your cock is called Dick Banner? Because you broke through an ace bandage?
The Incredible Hulk.
That's correct.
What a great nickname for a cock. The Incredible Hulk.
Then you kind of have an accident like Houdini. Impress girls by wrapping chains around it, and then you break through. I'm a breakout artist. I'm going to break out of these chains around my cock.
My penis is an escape artist.
Right.
Punch my dick in the stomach.
Eric, you still there?
Yeah, I'm here.
Eric hangs. Eric will hang all through.
That's why. That's why I left all that cock talk in, just so you know. Eric would just sit there. Just imagine Eric just sleeping into the phone. Yeah, cock.
Are you still here? Yeah, I'm still here.
Yes, I'm right here. Like, not 1 second goes by. He's right on cue. It's fucking amazing.
It's St. Patrick's Day. I'll be painting my penis green.
Yeah, it isn't already?
What one of these three losers will be fired first? Mariano Rivera, Joe Torre, or you from your next acting job?
Well, I'd probably go with me for my next acting job.
You see that dumb fucked up that was under a game for the Yankees on Friday?
You wouldn't want Mariano Rivera on the A's, Eric? Is that what you're saying? You turned that down?
Not the current version.
Oh, okay. You're a fucking moron.
Me over Mariano.
We were talking about a love scene. What are you talking, baseball?
Talk about ace bandaging your penis.
I'm clear.
Just Houston Street can outpitch Mariano now.
Little fuck.
Did you get those porns in the mail?
Yes, I did, and I tossed the gay one away.
He tossed it away.
He tossed the gay one away.
He didn't. Jan did.
Hey, well, hold on. We get to the whole story. I think we got some. I'll super hot. Delta Zero with $1.99. Mine is 2 inches. Oh no, Delta from the floor. Oh, hey, he got me.
Nice.
He got me. You scamp. You scamp, Delta. And we got Hulkamania
terrifying
here.
though.
What if it was 2 inches from the floor? Yeah, that's gonna break. It's gonna split Electra in half. Hulkamania gifted one hacker. It's going to be like Saw in her bedroom. Hulkamania gifted one studio membership. Thank you, Hulkamania. And that went to Ace. Ace. Nice to see you.
Thank you. Thank you, Delta
Welcome
Zero.
to the
Thank you,
Hack Riders, and
Hulkamania.
thank you guys.
And make sure you go check out our, now that you're members, make sure you go check out our members content. A lot of good stuff. Our last one was, we had a Artie versus Beetlejuice, and then we had a Unboxing Kragers, the producer of the Blind Mike Show. And so we're going to continue doing Howard Stern stuff, non-Howard Stern stuff. Submit a project if, and we might look at it. You have a weird you have a weird cousin with some home videos, send them on over. We'll break them down here. We have no shame.
I've got an idea. I've got an idea for one, folks, that's like going to be like totally obscure. So please don't be afraid. If you think it's obscure or something, just mention it. We'll
we love the obscure.
We love the obscure shit. Please don't be afraid.
The longer, more boring and obscure possible, Electra watches all these. So please waste her day. I'm just kidding. No, please send interesting stuff only. Our time is very precious. All right, here we go.
Didn't even open it.
I bet Daddy's discipline is prominently displayed.
It was already opened by somebody, but at your guys' place.
You didn't watch any of Daddy's Discipline?
Nope. Tossed it with the box.
How do we know that? How do we know you didn't look at gay porn?
Come on. I'll take a quick peek. Whoa.
Did you look at some of Did you look at some of the other titles?
Yeah, the one that had Brandy Taylor in it.
What was the name of that one?
The Gigantic Titties 2.
Oh, God.
I don't know the title. It got wet too quick.
Why is it so much funnier coming out of that little mouth of his?
Okay, when we first met Eric, Electra, Gigantic Titties 2, the porn, that would have been blasphemy. He was a conservative man. He was a religious conservative man who just loved Diana DeGarmo and American Idol. Now he has made the turn. He is like, you sent me these porns, game on. Ding, 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 ding. It's time to be a man. And I think these porns are actually what did it. Because after you get that, that baby juice out of you, you know what I'm saying? He had baby juice still in him. He's like his baby teeth hadn't grown out. And so he got that out of him and became a man. And so, Howard's porns really, I think, unlocked a lot of doors. Mostly back doors of Vegas prostitutes. Hey.
Into that.
You beat off to Gigantic Titties too?
No, guys can watch that without doing that. I mean...
I've never heard of that. I've
never heard of that either.
10 times.
No, but okay, so I know your story.
At bachelor parties, you think they're all thing around with their, what's out, doing
Yes.
that. Or
Yeah, but you're not at a bachelor party.
You're at home.
Guys, why would a guy watch a porno alone without jerking off?
Right.
Because
I have a theory on all this. As we all know, Eric is a rubber, which means he faces down into his bed and rubs his penis into his bed like it was a simulated vagina, and therefore you can't really watch a porn. You're looking at your pillow.
That's right.
And if you look off to the side or whatever, it takes you kind of out of the moment. And so you could
face the TV.
Well, I'm just saying, as a rubber, how do you
Casey
rub?
knows about these things.
No, hold on. How do you face the TV while you're rubbing, while you're making love very sweetly to your linen? How do you
have your head up?
Sideways on the bed.
So you're craning out, trying to fuck your bed while also watching a porn, and then trying to make the flip to catch all the.
I've done weirder things.
Juice collect, I guess what you call it. No. Well, I guess my theory is that I don't and have never watched porn to masturbate ever in my life. I don't. So I'm kind of with Eric in the sense that I don't even save it up. I just use spank bank material.
Not
in my
even
personal
one
life.
time?
No, of course one time. I mean, I'm not an idiot. The internet's right there. I mean, but I'm just saying that I don't do it. That's not my strategy. I'm a rubber. I've been a rubber since I was shooting dust. So
You also don't think of women while doing it.
Get out of here! Get out of here! You're not gonna insult me on my own show. No, I think of a lot of women, but they just flash through, and you're like, oh, this scene, that scene, this scene, this knee, that leg, that underarm, those titties, things like that. But the main thing is. So you train your mind to do that for decades, and so what they're like, well, why would you watch porn and then later go rub yourself into the bed? Because that's our style. That's our style. I guess that's all I had to say. That's our style. That's our style. Yeah, that's our groove. That's how we get down. That's our stilo. We're looking at the thread count and our drool, and then flipping over as fast as possible to catch the seed. If you know what I'm saying. I can't
Eric
be
doesn't.
watching.
He just jizzes in his shorts.
Well,
and
even
leaves
worse.
it there overnight to dry.
In his PJ pants.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need some rubber help. I'm gonna have to call on the League of Extraordinary Rubbers. We're gonna have to get the union in on this one.
Computer is in the room where his roommate is. We went through this. He's got a problem. His computer, he can't jerk off to his computer because the computer is like stationed in a main room where
everybody could watch.
What he does is he watches a porno and stores it up in his head.
It's in my room, but it's right across from my door.
So why don't you lock your door?
Put the radio on.
What, do you make a lot of noise? What are you saying?
No.
I meant to bring this up earlier. I'm sorry, I got distracted. But did you notice there when you were talking about him being conservative, that when he was talking about jerking off, it was hard for him to even say penis? He said,
yes.
Men standing around with their you-know-what's out. Like, he can't even bring himself to say that. We're seeing the evolution here in real time. And that really is kind of amazing to me. Anyway, that's all.
Yeah, I agree. Like, his conservatism was, I think, based from his parents. Like they were very conservative, and so he had that in him. And then as he, and this is kind of a good theme of the show tonight because of what we will see from the WATP clip, where they talk about this, where that conservatism, it's sort of enveloped and it sort of made Eric who he was, like entitled, I think, almost, and so it's interesting.
To add to to piggyback on what you're saying, I think it also gave him an air of what's the word I'm looking for? Superiority. He thought he was better than people who had dirty mouths or who said vulgar things.
Were sinful.
Or exactly.
Yeah.
No, 100%.
And now the lust has entered his heart. Oh no!
And then one day he sees a pair of tits and goes, holy shit, these people are onto something.
Yeah, he's like, oh, I get it now.
I get it, yes.
Hey, Luigi, check your private chat real quick.
Oh, you mean you have a door and you can close it and jerk off?
Yeah, I don't think there's a lock on the door.
You don't think there's a lock on the door?
Pretty sure.
So get it do not disturb, son.
Well, once you close the door, was your roommate barrel in?
Sometimes, depending upon what time of day.
Well, tell him he can't be doing that shit, man. You need some jerk off
All
time.
you need is a little sign that says, don't bother me now.
Everybody needs jerk off time, man.
How old's your roommate?
Same age.
So then say to him, hey, I'm going to go jerk off. Don't come in.
All right.
Hey, let me ask you something. I just thought of this. When you threw out the gate.
Okay, yeah, I'll go do that. Luigi, you muted. I mean, I did want your volume to come down a little, but that seems a little extreme.
Well, I was clickety-clacking. I didn't know if you wanted that on the air, but I'll know better next time.
No, he's passive-aggressive. I'm sorry, Luigi, I'm sorry. Okay. Yeah, you're just a little over-amplified there for a second. Okay.
Is it better now?
Better.
Gay porn we sent you? Aren't you afraid the garbage man will find your gay porn in the trash can and think you're gay?
No.
How many times? If I had a nickel for every time I heard that sentence.
What if he sees it in there? And then he goes, oh, shit.
Eric's gay.
Eric's gay.
It's in there's still houses being worked on in this new area, and it's in one of their dumpsters.
8-Ball says, that's a lie. Magic 8-Ball says, you are lying. That did not happen. Did you hear how he was like working, searching for words? The building next door, trash. Yeah, no, it went in his trash. Thank you.
It's like an episode of Three's
Are you
Company.
saying no one can trace it back to your house? It means, though, that someone, the garbage man is looking going, someone in this area is gay. You should have written a note on it. Look, I'm not gay. This was sent to me.
Just throwing out.
Because what if the guy traces it with fingerprints, and he sees Eric's fingerprints?
That's not my palm print.
You won't have my fingerprints. I was the one that opened it.
I made sure I had gloves on before I jerked off.
Oh, he said someone opened it.
His roommate, he had a
It
yawn.
was opened by
Poor
yawn.
Poor fucking yawn. He's got to clean up a little bit after him. He's got to carry him around. He's like, yawn, take care of this for me. Oh, you need me to kill someone, Eric? We don't do that. We already talked to Johnny about that. No, it's much worse. Look in the
We got a
bag.
super chat. Broke
Heyo.
Ack Mountain or something. Thank you, Germs Pyro Mobile.
Germs Pyro Mobile.
Germs
For 420.
Broke Ack Mountain. I like that.
That's awesome.
And he wore gloves.
How the fuck do you give 420? I've always tried to give in an amount like that, but it doesn't let me do it on my little stupid Android. Bad Android.
Do you have to
Yeah,
do that on
very
a
bad.
computer? Is that how you do it? I don't know.
I don't know.
I've wondered that too.
What sort of demon are you? We need to know. I don't know why I have to say his name like that. My tism's kicking in. Put it up one more time.
Okay.
Gloves. I better wear gloves so when I handle the gay porn, they won't see fingerprints.
Well, what they'll say, Eric, is, boy, that guy's pretty. It's sad. That guy has to open up Eric's gay porn.
How do you know the garbage man doesn't know it's your garbage? You're saying there's one giant dumpster for the community?
How do you type the numbers?
Houses under construction.
Mm-hmm.
So my roommate put it in one of their dumpsters.
Oh, so he said, I'm not putting this one in our dump.
Way too many details. Lies. Also, he's doing blackface. How can we trust a man, Eric, that's doing blackface? Boo. Boo.
I have to say, Jan has corroborated this story very recently.
Oh, well, maybe I'm mistaken. Okay, so Jan, if you're going to admit to handling that kind of material, I gotta say, he's telling the truth. 8 Ball says he's telling the truth. Congratulations, Jan.
I don't know. Maybe they're all lying. You never know. Can't trust midgets.
I'm going
as far as you can throw them, which is quite far.
to get this gay porn over to another dumpster.
Right.
Wow, look what went on with this gay porn.
They're trying to get it as far away as possible.
So you mean he could have put it in your dumpster, but he chose not to because he didn't want to be accused of being gay?
Right.
Wow.
See, the phone is being buried into Eric's chest. Right. That's when you know Eric doesn't really want to admit to something.
I didn't have a thought that went into this. I was only kidding. Did he throw out the gay porn at night so no one could see him throwing it out?
Pretty sure he did.
Yeah.
Did he wear a disguise?
You were
It's like a fucking spy movie.
And a hoodie?
You realize what we did by sending him gay porn? Like he had to dispose of it?
Uproar.
Wear camouflage pants and use night vision goggles.
Gay porn gets all over the place like dog shit.
He was like a mobster trying to get rid of a body, you know? Like, where we dispose of this gay porn?
If someone said, right, I would drive like 8 miles away and
you put it in the trunk of your car.
Artie's burying it like a mobster buries a dead body. It's in like a giant fucking vat of cement just off the New Jersey. What do you got in there? Cops surround him. Open it up. What's in there? What is that? Sir, what is that?
Then you have to kill the... No. Oh. Yeah, there's that. I was going to say, then you have to kill the cops.
Yeah. Yeah. Sorry, y'all got to go. It's you or me at this point.
Bury it.
Look for a place to dump it.
Yeah, but then what happens if you get stopped and your car gets searched?
Yeah.
And it's full of gay porn.
And you're in living hell. You're in a living hell.
Like gay porn.
Luigi.
Yes.
Let us know. You have personal experience. What happens when you're stopped with a car full of gay porn? Let us know how that is. You know, what's that like for a man?
Yeah, what goes through your mind?
What goes through your mind?
You got to ask the cop what he's into. He might be into it. Might have a party for the rest of the evening. Never know.
I mean, you might have run into a Bigfoot it is level mailman as a cop, and then you're just to party all night long. Yeah, You got to ask those public officials if they want something in their butt. It doesn't hurt to. I don't think it's illegal. I think if you ask in a pleasurable way, I think it's fair game. Fair game.
Pleasurable way.
Hey, thanks for the mail. You want
Cops
something in
are
your butt?
people too. Yeah.
I mean, he's like, he assaulted me. I asked. I didn't put anything in there. I asked if you want anything in there in a pleasant and courteous way.
How do you think Bigfoot got his fingers up the mailman's ass? Exact same way. He said, "Hey, you like gay porn?" Mailman said, "Yes."
Because Bigfoot did not wipe, would be my guess. Also, this is the quick change section of Face Swaps. One of the greatest underrated movies of the 90s, Quick Change. What do you got, shit in your ears? Go check it out.
It's a good movie.
Oh, that's fucking.
He rolled
sure,
the-
but
Oh, and thank you, Hulkamania, gifting 1 Hack Right Studios membership.
Are those memberships for us? Yay!
They are, Boney. So thank you, Hulkamania.
Thank
coming
you so
in
much, Hulkamania.
Thank you very much.
like Rubik's Cube Cockman to the Dickman tonight. That's a superhero. That's a superhero.
Artax the stupid horse. What is that?
Oh, you figured it out. How'd you do it?
Oh, hey, look at that.
Well, you have to do it on the PC, and when you go into the window, there's like a line that says a money amount on it, and you just put the cursor over that, click on the left cursor button, and then type it in.
All right, which Hack Rider hero is gonna give us 69.69? Let's go. Let's do it. The greatest super chat ever. We'll frame it. We will frame it.
More like we'll get 69 cents.
Can you do that? Don't do that. Well, no, I guess we could do that. What if we only got 60? That would be hilarious. There we go. Back to the Ron Jeremy and Midgets. Call 142.
buddy.
He rolled the porno on a carpet and dragged it out.
Took it out on a boat and put chains on it.
There you go.
Hey.
Fun good. Fun good.
Take it out 3 miles. International waters.
He did a big pussy on it.
Bring me some cement.
So your roommate opened it. You saw the gay porn. He said, I'm going to dispose of this.
Right.
And he went out at night. I assume you got the package in the morning, so he had to wait all day to dispose of the gay porn.
Actually, he didn't go to the post office box until the afternoon.
Okay. So how long was the gay porn in your house before you disposed of it?
Maybe an hour at the most.
Now,
Okay.
wait a minute. When he opened up the pack,
It really is like a Law and Order sort of interview. Where were you at 9 p.m.? Where were you?
I know.
Show you by the mini mart.
It's an interrogation.
We found your DNA on the DVD.
kid.
So not to get gay.
Did you tell him there was going to be at least one gay porn in there?
Yep.
He
Oh, so
warned
he
him.
was ready.
That's why Eric didn't open it.
I'll tell you what, Eric, that's 59 minutes and 59 seconds longer than it would have been in my house.
So for the hour the gay porn was there, what did you guys do with it? Like, where was it?
It sat in the box that it came in.
Did you sit there staring at it?
No.
No.
So
They
it
were
sat
like
in the
throwing
box,
it back
and then
and
he
forth
said,
like
"Don't
hot
worry."
potato.
Let's all
Hot
just take
potato.
a
Hot potato.
forest for the trees here. Let's all just take a step back and realize that this is a little man who is now being mocked and ridiculed for being said something he had no control over.
I know.
He's just
Great.
sitting there listening to it. It's a great troll because he really can't do anything except just accept it because he wants that next acting gig. He wants that next
Okay.
WWE ticket, you know?
If it was you, Luigi, would you have watched it? Any of it?
I don't think so.
Casey?
But
Not if I got 11 more. No.
yeah,
If it
Some
came
part-
by itself, it's
some
it's
part of me,
popcorn
though-
and
yeah, I have
movie night.
I have to say though that Richard's description of it does make me laugh and a little curious.
I'll tell you this. I would watch it because those quotes are like, I've heard those quotes now for 30 years as audio
Yeah.
samples. And you always want to know, how did a sample start? And this would be the most graphic way possible. Oh my God. That's why he's making that sound. I guess to know that would be something.
I am curious to know, why is he making that sound?
Okay. What we need to do is get that to Electra and have her come back and tell us all about it because that would be
Yes.
great.
Somebody get it to Electra.
Do a book report on Daddy's, what is it called? Daddy's daycare.
Daddy's
No.
discipline.
Daddy's discipline, not daycare. Oh, God.
Oh, I'm
Daddy
sorry.
That would be
daycare.
Krager's video.
I was just going to say, too much Kragers today.
Come nightfall, I'll dispose of this.
Right.
There was an actual discussion about throwing it out at night.
Yeah.
You're not kidding.
Oh, he threw it out when he went and walked my brother's dog.
Okay.
We're dog sitting.
So he specifically took the gift porn. Did he put it in something, or he just took it out with him and the dog?
He had it just in the FedEx box.
Okay. And does the FedEx box have your name and stuff on it?
No, I'm sure he took that stuff off of
You're
it.
sure? So you're saying
Oh.
the garbage man might have found the FedEx box with
And
your
it has
name
your name on it.
and the gay porn.
Are you more sure of that or you have a human waste? Give us a percentage on either.
Also has your guys' name on it, too.
Well, we don't care about that.
We don't do it. We're not embarrassed.
We could have been sent to us for a radio show.
So you mean you went to all that
Has
trouble to
your
get rid of
name
the
on
gay
it
porn?
too.
You didn't
Oh,
think that one.
no. You're
Didn't really
right,
think that
Eric.
one through. Yeah. They have a box full of gay porn in the room where everyone comes and meets each other in that place at that time. It was called the Glom Box. They do not care about it being shipped from there. The place runs on gay porn, Eric. The whole place runs on gay porn. They don't care.
That's just so typical of what we've said before about how Eric thought he was matching wits and was just on a elementary school level and would, like, you know, he does not understand the level of comedy or the situation going on with adults. That's something he would say. It had your name on it too.
And that's why he would still be great today, because he would he's one of those people who's made never to get it. He's never going to get the joke. Ever, ever, ever. Stuttering John never gets the joke. Ever. He'll never get it. Eric never gets the joke. Bigfoot never gets the joke. High pitch Eric never gets. That is the true test of being a Wack Packer. Can you get in on the joke? If you can, you're on the line. Even if you got weird name, weird voice, all that. But these guys, their defining characteristic, their paramount value, per se, is that they can't get in on the joke. It hurts them. They just can't get. If it's like a wave breaking and they need to get over that wave to get off and into the island, they can't do it. They just keep hitting the wave and come crashing back down.
Hey, I just thought of something.
Hayes for horses.
DJ Electra, if you do get your hands on Daddy's Discipline, will you give a report as if you were giving like a book report in elementary school?
Yes.
And
I'll write an intro and the paragraphs with subpoints.
I need a bibliography, please.
Okay.
Daddy's Discipline is a gay pornographic movie directed by...
And it's not disturbing to me at all, even though my dad is gay and I didn't
Don't
have
put that
any disturbing thoughts.
Yeah, don't put
My
in that
favorite part was...
Whatever you do, Electra, do not put what he just said into ChatGPT. The FBI will be swarming your house.
Okay.
Don't do that.
Porn right away, but you put it in the mailing box? Are you fucking insane? You got to be kidding me. So you're completely attached to the gay porn. Your name is on it.
It's all over you.
What were you thinking?
I'm sure the label was off the box.
Yeah, you're not sure. You don't know
I
that.
don't know. Why would he rip the label off?
Yeah, your roommate doesn't care.
Actually, we never asked where Richard came up with that so quickly. Where'd he get the gay porn?
Well, we have tons of it here. They send it to us.
See, that's
and Richard watches it because we take clips.
That's our explanation, and it's it's the truth.
Did you at least see the box of the gay porn?
Yeah, a little bit of it.
All right, what'd you see? What was on the cover?
Just the name.
Yeah, what else? It's a guy with a big cock, wasn't it?
I didn't really look.
He said the CD had a big cock on it, or the DVD actually has the cock on it.
And the back pictures were guys putting their cocks in each other's ass. You saw that. You know you saw it.
You turned it over and looked at it.
No, I didn't.
Yes, he saw it. He's so homophobic, he won't even admit he saw the guys with the cock in his ass. He's a little bit curious. You looked.
Nope.
Yeah. You must have been a little bit interested. You
Stand strong, Eric. Against the wind.
read the names.
Against the homo win. Stand strong.
It's the name of the movie, not the names of the actors.
Sure. Yeah, all right.
Can't believe that porn is out there in a box with your name on it.
It's like whatever Eric's last name is, and I don't even know Eric's last name. What is your last name?
Why should I say it now?
All right, don't say it.
Yeah, because everybody's going to know you had gay porn coming to your house.
All I know is the garbage man now knows your link to gay porn. It's like, oh, shit. I knew the guy had fucking problems. I didn't know he was gay.
Oh, Eric's done with this one.
You always wanted your name to be changed. Now it is. Eric the Gay Midget.
Hey-o.
I don't think I've really seen these pictures of Beastmaster in a very long time. I think this might have been the first pair of boobs I saw on TV.
Yeah, she was good.
And it was like a PG movie, I think.
I gotta say, I'm mixed emotions because they threw one of the ferrets in the fire at the end. Didn't like that. No, that traumatized me as a child. But the boobs were nice. The boobs were nice. And then there was those people that like hugged you real tight and they turned you to bones. I didn't like them either. They kind of scared me. But they turned out to be good guys in the end. So, hey, Beastmaster. Too soon? Spoilers.
No, seriously, Eric, the next time, wipe your name. Like, make sure that. Don't leave that to your roommate. Forever you could be linked to gay porn.
The whole neighborhood will be abuzz.
A buzz.
Your moves on the field.
Oh, remember that?
Okay, yes. So it'd be a buzz with your moves on the field.
Moves on the field.
That was fucking Deborah Cochran looking old hag Congress lady who was who did like a speech against Janet Jackson's nipple. Right?
Yep. Saying that it was somehow planned. That it was planned and intended all for ratings.
And her quote was, "While the American people were paying attention to your moves on the field, Janet Jackson's breast was flying across for all the kids to see. You knew what you were doing." Oh, she was hell. And now she's like in charge of the military. She's like one of the most powerful people on the planet now.
You knew what you were doing.
You knew. Yes, it was. They harped on that one for a long time because she was also someone that went after like the Sirius XM merger, I believe. And so, or went after him for maybe the FCC fine stuff. She was somewhere in that FCC fuck Howard Stern thing. And so Howard was on her already.
So that was 2004 when that happened. And if I remember correctly, that Howard had already started negotiating his move to Sirius around that time. And that Michael Powell, Colin Powell's son, was the head of the FCC, had started actually trying to preemptively somehow restrict Sirius XM's coverage. It's something like that. I know I'm getting the story wrong, but there was just this weird combination of events that happened between 2004 and 2005. But yeah, she was involved. Michael Powell was involved. And then ultimately Howard Stern said, adios, I'm out of here. I'm done. Interesting. Yeah.
So I don't understand something. The porn you watch, what was the name of it again?
Gigantic Titties 2.
All right. Why did you choose Gigantic Titties 2?
Brandy Taylor.
Okay. That's your favorite.
one of his favorites.
All right. And so how much of the movie did you get to watch?
I watched the whole thing.
I can't believe
that. So you mean you sit there torturing yourself, watch, and you're dying to beat off, but you won't shut the door to beat off?
No.
Wow.
How do you watch a whole porno?
Yeah, I mean, was it interesting? Was it that interesting?
I don't know anyone who watches a whole porno.
I like the music.
And never jerks off.
Did you get a boner?
I was actually watching the other parts on fast forward.
Did you get a boner when you were watching this thing?
Yeah.
What other parts did you watch on fast forward?
The other actresses. I was watching her mainly.
I see. So every time there was a Britney scene, you stopped.
So how many hours did you wait to beat off between viewing the film and then beating off?
Oh, yeah, my roommate just told me the name tag was ripped up in another garbage can.
Yeah, right. So you're telling me he took the name tag off the FedEx box, ripped it up, put that in a separate... So he didn't even want the ripped up garbage. I don't believe this.
I'm not buying.
I have no fucking reason to be lying to you right now.
You don't want to seem gay.
No, I'm just saying your roommate's probably doing a big cover-up. You mean to tell me he put that in separate garbage pails? The name tag, the ripped-up name tag, and then the gay porn.
That never happened.
Oh, Fred, what the fuck do you know?
I believe it.
It never happened. Jesus. You're a midget. You're in your bed. You're going to trust some guy? He probably just threw it out in the front trash, and they're going to find it. He's lying to you.
Sit back there and shut up like you usually do.
It'd be funny if the roommate
you don't want to face the truth, do you, Eric?
Put a big sign on the door. Gay porn is inside.
Right, and he just left it propped up by the door.
Oh, no, they're going to paint my door now pink.
But, Eric, you got a boner. What do you do with the boner? What, you just stand, you don't jerk off? I mean, you just sit there with a hard-on watching the rest of a porno?
What's great is a gay garbage man rang the doorbell and went, "Do you have a boner right now?"
Hi, you have any extra trash inside?
I've never fucked a midget.
I love Daddy's discipline, too.
I didn't realize you collected gay porn. That'd be great.
Not everybody likes.
No one knows I'm gay, but I can see I can trust you. Get out of my room.
Do you work out?
That'd be cool if the garbage man was gay. He's like, "Hey, I saw that movie, too. It's my fave."
What scene's your favorite?
So when you watch the movie Big Titties 2, what was your favorite scene? Like, what did you like best?
I mainly liked watching Brandy.
Doing what, though? Blowing a guy, or? getting laid.
They must be doing things with the breast,
and
right?
the ass. What do you like best? What do you like
Well, just like what Robin said.
Yeah, they're effing the breasts, I think.
Oh, titty fuck.
Yeah.
Eric had such a fetish.
That's what you like?
Yeah, but I focus just on that. I don't focus anywhere else.
Right. In other words, he doesn't even see the man's cock in the phone.
I see no cock.
Got it. I was like, what? What is he saying?
Something is fucking her tits, but I can't see it. It's just a blur of motion around her tits.
It's gay to even see a cock. Aw, poor
I
thing.
can relate. I understand. I'm the same way.
Well, that's why he rubs. He rubs so he doesn't have to touch himself. You know, you just touch yourself to finish. You don't touch yourself to get yourself going. That does seem a little gay to me, I gotta say.
Swinging back and forth.
He's so straight.
That he doesn't see the guy.
No.
I don't see his taint.
See, now you're protesting too much.
I didn't even see the guy's cock. I didn't see his puckered asshole as he shot his load on her ass.
Who concentrates that much?
Oh, that's funny.
Yep.
Well, he raw dogs a whole goddamn porn. He just sits there with a glass of water for an hour and a half and watches the whole thing and then turns it off and just goes back to life.
Like he's studying or something.
Yeah, well, it's just entertainment to him. He's like, I'll remember that for later when I'm rubbing into the bed. That is bizarre because I couldn't save it up like that. That is just that's a weird strategy.
Go on.
I can save up these porn scenes. Let me hold on to these for later. I don't have the memory for it. So it has to be
That's
something
true.
that actually happened.
Stoner brain.
Yeah.
You're like people who don't see skin color. You know? Like you don't even see the guy's ball sack. You don't even notice. Hey, Eric, so you
I'm ball sack blind. I don't see the ball sack.
watch the porn. You watch it all the way through. Now you've had a boner for, what, I don't know, an hour? So when do you beat off? Did you wait till nightfall?
Yeah, I just let it naturally go away.
Like a werewolf?
I just let it go away.
Yeah, but when do you remember the...
Let my boner go away.
Sun's going down. Sun's going down.
It's like the
And
whole...
so
yeah,
is
it's like,
my boner.
I feel the urge. Feel the urge.
I'm feeling tired.
porn and take care of yourself?
But aren't you irritable? Like, I get irritable after I've had blue balls for so long.
He's irritable all the time.
I think that kind of explains his whole attitude over the last 5 years, Howard. I think you've just hit on something.
Irritable all day, like, God, I can't wait to get to my bed so I can...
Doesn't he look like the character in this Raising Arizona right here? It blew my mind how much he looked like that. I rubbed him in the bed thinking about Luigi. Oh.
I do the same thing thinking about Graham Wellington.
Graham, what you really want to do there is find yourself a kitty cat rug and then rub into that, and you will really be simulating the act of loving Luigi. Yes, that's
I call that a beef Wellington. Nobody's going to get that joke except these two. Don't try to get it, folks. Only these two get that joke.
That's how we do our show. Two people get the show, and then.
But
oh god,
I didn't know how else to say it.
It's gonna be hard to scale. It's gonna be hard to scale.
Beat
we'll
off.
let them in on it
I
one day.
waited till I could.
Nah. See, he likes to rub into the bed, so it's kind of hard. But
You don't like it just sitting up in your chair.
it would be very difficult for him.
All of those who have not tried rubbing out there, all the men out there, don't think this would work with women. There's no friction, unless your shit is just sticking out there. Then you might be able to do it. But men, try it once if you haven't tried it. Just rub into the bed until you feel the tingle, and then do a quick flippy flip, and then a squirty squirt.
Women can do it too. Come on.
You can
got
rub
it.
into the bed like that?
I'm doing it right now.
Sure.
Just leave a slug trail in the middle of your bed, though. I don't know.
No. What's that noise?
I'm doing it right now.
Sounds like a micro penis.
Him to beat off to actual porn because he has to lay in the bed and rub into the pillow.
Yeah, chicks hump their pillow because the pillow fits between their legs and gives them friction. It would be hard. Like, you would have to... Could you push your pussy out enough to where it would have friction on the bed?
Dude,
Not you. I'm
oh
just
my
saying
God. No, you
all
don't
women.
have to push your pussy out.
You push all the meat out so it could rub on the bed and get the friction.
You think they put
There's
their
a thing called a clitoris, okay?
they put their
The
thumb
most
in their mouth
sensitive part.
and then blow really hard and it pops out?
No, I just checked on ChatGPT. A clitoris does not exist. I'm sorry. I don't know where you heard that.
Cut the blood into
This next part of the all the way. Okay, we're just going to listen to the call. Here
the sheath. So you got dressed that night in your PJ pants, and you got into bed. The lights are out, I assume.
Like half.
And then you started to think about big titties, too?
Yeah.
And then you rubbed into the bed?
Yeah.
And you came all over your PJ pants?
And then went to sleep.
And went to sleep in that mess?
And then urinated on myself.
That's a fun morning.
Well, so were you able to remember most of the movie?
Yeah.
Good. Because I feel sad for you that you can't watch the porn and beat off at the same time.
Well, he could. He just won't.
See, he loves to beat off laying in that bed and rubbing into it.
Yeah.
So I think in a way...
It's almost like being with a woman?
Well, no, I'm saying in a way it's like it would be hard for him to even watch the porn unless he could set the computer up somehow in the bed while he's rubbing.
They have DVD machines that'll go elsewhere.
No, but he'd have to have it to the left of him, like, while he's beating. You know what I mean? It's a whole, it's a whole thing.
That's a production.
Yeah. How long did it take you to blow your load after seeing a movie like that?
Not long.
Yeah, I bet. After a full day of walking around like that, you know.
How do you concentrate on anything?
Well, what's he going to do, Artie? What's he got to distract himself from?
I'm saying, when you want to fucking come...
You know what we should do for him? We should build a TV screen into his headboard. Do you have a headboard on your bed?
No.
So he could beat off and look at the TV at the same time.
Even if it's the wall, whatever's in front of you.
And when people came into the room, they'd be like, well, why is there your TV behind your bed? You go, well, when I beat off, I need...
See, I fucked my bed.
Does it have to be behind the bed? Can it be at the bottom?
That's true. He could face the other direction, I suppose.
But that'd be too far away. He couldn't reach the controls.
All right.
Hey, we'll hook him up with a remote.
You say, why is that there? Well, you see, I fuck my bed on a regular basis.
Have you ever been able to beat off, like, watching a porn?
Yeah.
How's that happen?
I manage it. Can do it.
So you can do it.
He's got problems, this kid.
He just doesn't want to.
You know where we got to send you? The W Hotel in L.A. They got the nicest beds.
That's what's gross about going to a hotel. You got a guy like Eric spooging
Oh, my
into
God.
the...
Now you're making me think.
Hello, room service.
Oh, stop. Don't even talk about it.
Yeah, but what do you think goes on? There's got to be a bunch of midgets who go there and rub into the bed.
There's been 2020 episodes. Basically, hotel beds are just jizz sponges.
Oh, why do you say this now? I'll never be able to sleep again.
Yes, it is. That's unfortunately a true fact. If you watch YouTube, they have a whole group of people that go around to hotels and expose them for the bed bugs and the stuff. Oh, it's so gross.
Yuck.
Black light. They bring black lights in. Ugh. And they're
Yuck.
like 4 or 5 star hotels, so it's not just the cheap ones.
I sleep on the floor.
These sheets have a high thread count.
If it has a bed...
I will fuck whatever mattress I sleep on. If it's an hotel and you're next after me, enjoy. You're sleeping in my...
gift.
Triumph. In my triumph.
Brett, just throw that out the window. As soon as you get into a hotel, just discard it.
Oh,
Hey, Eric, if I sent you a Brandy Taylor blow-up doll, would you bang it?
I don't know if they make one.
I think they have a mold of her vagina.
yeah, I think you can just get that. You don't need a whole doll.
Do you want that?
I like to think about that.
Or maybe you need the breast, too, huh, Eric?
No, that's just a vagina, but it feels like her
I'm a
vagina.
breast man.
But he needs the titties. He's a titty man.
You see, you could jerk off into that mold of the
Robin gets
vagina.
it.
I've done that.
She probably has a mold of her breast,
a titty
too.
woman.
That breast is the big thing about her.
You want me to send you a blow-up doll? Better to jerk off into a blow-up doll than a bed. At least you could rub up against a
Oh, my goodness.
blow-up doll. Would you like one?
I'll get back to you on that.
All right.
Oh.
He's gonna... Okay.
I'll
that's
get
a
back
work.
to you on that. It was his response. That's so
He,
great.
Erica years ago would have been a hell no. How dare you even ask? I am offended that you would even ask. He's like, well, let me get back to you on that one.
I'll get
So
back to you.
the change has definitely happened.
Oh.
You see those blow-up dolls?
Hey, no.
Could you
You got
fill it
one.
with helium?
You got somewhere you put a wig on it.
Well, I love the ones that have the hair just painted on. That's the best.
It's beautiful hair. My darling. I'll get him one with real hair.
So lifelike.
They like the titties. They're like big, they're sewn on.
I hardly noticed the seam.
Oh, what do you got
What do you
there?
got there? Oh, here's Richard, your dealer. What do you got?
I got a dream date pool float.
What is that?
It's like a thing that you float in a pool. I don't know. Does Eric...
Is it
And
that
the
chick?
girl is on it?
Yeah, it's
Let me
not
see that.
Brandy Taylor.
Take it out of the box.
I don't know. Does Eric have a pool at his apartment?
No, but he could lay that down on his bed.
Can you imagine?
I can't swim.
Oh, there she is. What are you saying?
It's like a pool floaty thing that you
Yeah,
float
but you
on.
can't do anything to it.
Yes, you can.
Yeah, it has a vagina in it.
Oh, you're kidding.
It does?
Yeah. It has a vagina
you want it,
in
Eric? In a wrapper. It's
brand new.
No, it's fine.
It's like an air mattress with a vagina, Eric.
So again, I went hunting. I scoured the interwebs. I scoured the old eBays. I scoured the old internet forums, and I found it, people.
You did not.
The pool float.
Oh my gosh.
The Dream Date pool float. There it is. Pool play will never be the same again with the Dream Date pool float. Dive in her
tender love hole.
Life size, 74 inches by 21 inches by 5 inches thick. We like them a little thicker nowadays. We need to give a good 10 inches. 5 inches will do. And so, yes, you would fuck this pool
That
float.
is hilarious.
Yeah.
Oh my
I
god.
just love tender love hole.
Yeah, right?
It sounds like a Riley Martin R&B jam. In more tender love. So that inspired me to add a shirt to our store. Would you like to see the shirt that we added to our store, people?
Oh, God. Please let it say tender love hole.
No, it doesn't. You've seen this already on our Thursday show, Unboxing Riley Martin. We added a Luigi Greenberg collection to the store. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, the Luigi Greenberg collection. And that consists of the Dream Date pool float, the Daddy's Discipline, and of course, the Tinker with my Stinker.
With my stinker.
That's right. Congratulations, Luigi. Now go ahead and get that shirt. And it's not embarrassing at all.
I feel very well represented.
Yes, how did you
Right.
How did you
I
get
think you
involved
should.
with? Really, all the others I sort of understand, but Tinker with my Stinker, that one will always confound me. How you got involved with that one, Luigi? But I'm proud of you.
They found me. Yeah, based on my
They
Google
came
search
to
history.
you.
No,
Okay.
we need the biggest stinker for our Tinker. Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
Or the other way around. Whatever. So yes, Luigi, congratulations.
Thank you.
And,
Thank you.
yes,
It was,
and you
it was
can
quite
get that
the
at Hack Right the
accomplishment.
Demon Talk.
It was quite the accomplishment at the time.
That's right. That's right. And if you love Luigi and you live around, oh my God, if his family and loved ones would buy that and wear it around him, I'd be a very happy man. Anyway, back to the call. Eric, what do you got on your face?
My mom would wear that. I think she would.
Okay, well, just send us her address. We'll send it on.
Okay.
On to her.
What would your dad?
And a coffee mug.
Would your dad like it?
My dad probably would wear it to church.
I don't care. I just asked to see if I only asked to see if your mom was single. There we go.
Like lay on
And
it.
it's got a hot chick's picture on it.
It's your dream.
It's Monica Sweetheart is the woman that's on it. She's real hot.
No, that's okay.
Why don't we just send it to him?
Yeah,
He doesn't
I
want
think
it.
he'll change his
They
mind
can
when he sees
discard
it.
the
You're already
same
fucking
way.
your man.
That might be the best Eric face swap ever. By the way.
She's really hot, I'm telling you.
And slip in one with a dude on it.
And for the real quick, for those who don't know, that's Balky Bartakamule.
What you talking about?
That's Bronx Pig Show. He was Balky.
No, I know.
Oh,
I know,
okay.
but
no,
wasn't
I didn't.
that?
No, what you talking about was Arnold from Different Strokes. His was "Don't be ridiculous."
Don't be ridiculous. And he was from Meepos.
Yes.
And he had a lamb chop. He had a lamb. Do you remember his lamb's name?
I do not remember that.
Neither do I. We both knew.
What's this doing here? Oops. It's a cock.
I want to see him get rid of that box.
I am shocked it has a vagina.
It does, right there.
Oh, that's too funny.
Let me see that thing. What does it say? It's got an arrow pointing to a vagina. Let me see that thing.
Oh, that's a riot.
Dream Date pool float. Relaxing in the pool will never be the same with this thrilling beach pool float.
Can you imagine seeing somebody in their pool doing that?
She's on her back.
I know.
Balky's
That must be why they have it. It's for people that are exhibitionists and they just want to bang a pool float.
Everyone watch me fuck my pool float. Yeah, around the pool.
right?
Get the kids. Fuck, I just had it and I forgot it.
You ever considered lubing up a pool float? That thought has never crossed my mind. I bet that feels pretty damn good.
Yeah. Dimitri was the name of the lamb that Balky Bartakamis carried around. Dimitri. Thank you.
back and she's all yours, just begging for you to penetrate her tender love hole. Her skin is smooth and dripping wet, and you will be too when you feel her warm, inflatable insides. The best part is no one will know what you're doing when they see you floating on your stomach.
I don't know.
Lower your trunks and give pool play a whole new...
They'll be like, I think the glue's coming off of that pool float, like all of it at one time? What is that white stuff?
meaning.
Wow.
She's hot.
They got a big arrow pointing to the vagina. This nude sun bunny is open and waiting for you. She is hot. Eric, I'm sending this to you, okay?
We could even send Eric one of her movies, a porn movie from the woman that's on the pool float, so they could get all excited.
Okay.
All right, so if you go back, we make our shows rewatchable here. And so if you go back and watch the beginning of the show again, you will see that is the model. For 3 minutes, you're like, why are we watching this model dance around in, like, water and stuff? Because that's the model from the pool float. Oh. And I wanted to show you what it would be like fucking her in the water. So go back and watch, and that's what it would be like fucking her in the water. The little bubbles around you, a little fantasy. Yeah. It's called foreshadowing.
You want this? You know you want it, right?
Not really.
Yeah.
All you have to blow it up and put it on your bed.
I'm telling you, she's hot, and she's got a vagina. It's better than a blow-up doll.
Better than a bare mattress.
It's sealed and in the package.
You can blow your load into this thing here.
No one will know what you're doing.
Uh-oh, how does he get it cleaned out?
What if I get her pregnant?
How's he going to blow this up?
Well, you get a
How's he going to get in the water?
Get the roommate.
Yeah, the roommate will do it.
will blow. Well, who's going to clean
The garbage man will do it.
Blow it up and lay it on my bed. Here, take this down to the gas station. Have it inflated.
The roommate doesn't want to clean that thing up.
Eric will handle that.
You're on Smooth
Even if he
Patrol.
just fucks it once and then throws it away.
He could use
imagine that Mission Impossible, trying to throw this thing away without being attached to it. His DNA is going to be all over it.
He could use a Ziploc bag, kind of like a woman's condom in it.
Dream Day pool float. First of all, who's got the balls to buy this thing? Like, how do they sell these?
Well, this is what I'm saying. Who's in there?
Earthquake. You feel Electra?
Yes.
Earthquake in L.A. right now, or in Southern California. Hold on 1 second.
Like,
make sure
bad?
we're not gonna die. No, I'd say that's like a 4.5.
That's
it's
bad to me.
All right. I'm alive. Moving
Their
on.
backyard pool doing this.
I know, and look at the packaging. I mean, this is an expensive how much does this thing cost?
I would imagine that's probably like
probably
$50
bucks, yeah.
I bet it's a big seller.
Yeah, what kind of pool do you have to be in where you could try that?
Kiddie pool.
With some high walls around it.
Yeah.
I'm going to send
It was
this
a
to Eric.
4.0 in Thousand
4.0,
Oaks.
yeah.
Yeah, we'll put that right
That's how I
in the
called
mail
it,
for Eric.
4.5. That's close.
I don't hear him protesting.
Yeah.
Right here.
I have never seen something happen so quick, from an earthquake to the people on Twitter talking about an earthquake. It's amazing. Like, you go on there and you know the exact where it was at. I'm hearing some weird sounds, though. And you know exactly what the, Richter scale was. Like 1 second after it happens. It's pretty crazy.
Yeah.
California.
So quick.
We're going to know exactly when we're going to die. Like, oh, here it is. We're going to die. Hold on. Everyone, bye. On air. Bye-bye.
Make sure. This goes to Eric.
Oh, thank you.
Too late.
Once you see this thing, Eric, I bet you're going to be into it.
It's
Literally.
for you.
Electra, we get to the gates of heaven. Be like, welcome to heaven. Just out of curiosity, what was the last thing you were listening to? Little midget, fuck a pool float? Boot us right out of heaven.
And your face would be right where her tits are, too.
Eric would be up there. Did you bring it? Did you bring the pool float?
Yeah.
What's
No,
your
Eric,
roommate's
we didn't bring it.
first name?
Jan. Look,
Jan.
I just got pool date, dream date. But get rid of the box. The same dumpster with the gay porn.
I got dream date pool float.
Actually, put it where it can be seen. I've got to negate the gay image.
I'm not gay. I'm fucking my pool float.
Give him three. It'll be like half will be take one after another.
It has
I
a
sleep
love
with
hole.
3 pool
Yeah,
floats.
3 different girls.
Threesome.
I'm currently dating 3 rafts.
I'm dating a raft and a buoy.
Okay, hold on. I have to show
Baba
this.
buoy.
God bless whoever this is. Bronson Pinchot, $5. How dare you, Luigi? I'm so much more than Balky Bartakama.
Yes.
Thank you, Bronson.
Thank
right.
you, Bronson
That's
Pinchot.
right.
You made my night. That is great.
got-
I love that so much.
You pulled cousin Larry out of himself, and he actually found a really pretty lady because of you. And then that was probably let's be honest, that was probably a quadruple, if you know what I'm saying. There was a little hot tub Aaron Imholt action going on in the Perfect Strangers household, if you know what I'm saying. Those two girlfriends were just really too close, you know what I'm saying. And they were cousins, might as well. Hey, swap.
Bronson Pinchot also indirectly related to another one of my favorite Howard Stern sagas, which was the Amy Heckerling assistant saga.
Yes.
If you remember, Bronson Pinchot was Amy Heckerling's live-in boyfriend at the time and was at the dinner where Gilbert Gottfried embarrassed the assistant.
Yes.
And apparently he didn't give a shit that she was offended and laughed at Gilbert the whole time. So Bronson Pinchot, a lot of great memories with Bronson Pinchot.
Great actor, underrated actor, great character actor.
Yes.
Yes. Then thank you for the $5.
Thank you very much for the $5.
I haven't seen you on TV in a long time, so that
Made
means
my
a lot
night.
to me. How much do you get for those old Perfect Strangers? I bet you'd get a lot. That was when TV meant something.
Here.
Hey now.
What does it take to maintain a relationship? A pump.
Don't smoke cigarettes around her.
What's up, Wayne?
Hey now, how funny would it be if Eric kept sending out that gay porn, throwing it out, and it kept coming back to him in the mail?
Like a Twilight Zone thing?
Yeah, like a bad penny. It just kept coming back in the mail.
Remember, did you ever see Twilight Zone where the guy, the doll, this doll starts talking, so the guy tries to throw it out?
Talking Tina, maybe?
Talking Tina, that's right.
What if it was like Eric just keeps the gay porn, just somehow keeps ending up back in his house? Haunting
What are
him.
you doing here? I burned you.
Yeah. He burned her, he put her head in a vice, he did everything, but Tina was always back.
You know what you got to do? You got the porno of that chick? What's that chick's name?
Monica Sweetheart.
But stick a gay porn in there.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Oh, shoot. Foiled again.
Like Bruce Sweetheart.
Close your ears for a second. I got to make
Earmuffs,
a plan.
Eric.
No.
Well, that'd be pretty cool.
Or maybe we'll get one that, like when you blow it up, a big penis sticks out of it or something.
A transvestite raft.
That'd be okay. So you have a raft where you're fucking it, and as you're fucking it, you're actually pumping up a dick that's sneaking up behind your asshole. And so as Eric's fucking it really hard, and all of a sudden he's penetrated from behind.
That's terrible.
Huh? Do I have any investors that want to make this raft for me?
I've seen it happen.
He's seen it happen.
Sounds like
It's
a
common. It's a
scene
common
from The
thing.
Human Centipede.
Yes.
I like that your dick pumps up your own rape. You're essentially graping yourself with your own activity. I like that.
my
It
You know what I
completes
just?
a
Do you know what I
it
just thought of? Do you
completes a circle.
do you remember Richard's traditional
cock circle.
traditional Friday date? Do you remember that? We haven't.
Oh yes. Oh my God, that's funny. Yes.
We haven't talked about that for a while. Yeah, it was. So this guy Richard, who we're listening to now, was just this goofy hillbilly who called into the show and made prank phone calls and sent them to the show and made music parodies and sent them to the show. And they just were so good, they offered him a job. And then while he was getting accustomed to this job, he did his job so well. But then they would just kind of ask him questions about himself, and it turned out he was just this giant weirdo. And one of the things he would talk about was every Friday night, he would draw himself a glass of wine, sit in front of his computer, pretend that he was on a date, watch porn, and jerk off.
He wined and dined his cock. So,
Yeah, you gotta have wine for it, you know?
yeah.
He
had a
so
relationship
weird.
with his cock. I
Yeah.
just beat it. I beat it like it stole me money.
And one time they asked him why he was so regimented about it, and he's like, "It makes me tired when I do it during the week."
It really is like the
Awesome.
epitome of loneliness, though, that you have the date set up ahead of time. Like, this loneliness will pursue me till death. Might as well schedule it into my life.
Man, that was some funny shit. Yes, Jamflow Man Casey posed for gay photograph with a German homo.
Richard had about 1,000 great songs and bits.
Yeah, so there was a guy on the show, we've talked about him, DJ Electra, KC, who was this just Adonis of a man. I mean,
Casey
he was
Armstrong.
Casey. You know Casey Armstrong. God, yeah.
Of course I do.
Totally forget. Yes, but he was the butt of a lot of jokes of him being gay, and Richard Christie is a big reason for that because he sent in these songs of him talking about doing gay stuff, and that's where that comes from. And Casey one time answered an ad for promo photographs, and it turned out it was a gay German guy, and so he felt like that he had gotten taken advantage of, and then that song came out.
Oh, that was a true story.
That's a true story, yeah. Casey posed for gay photographs with a German homo.
It's true. It's true.
It's great. It's such a great era of entertainment.
Mm-hmm. Really, the second, again, we've talked about it many times, the second John leaves anything, it gets so much better. The world opened up.
It becomes better. It becomes significantly better when he leaves. Yes.
Yeah. Or they bring it back. Oh, you got rid of him? Jay Leno, come on back. We like you now.
You know what you got to do? When you send Eric to porn, don't listen to this, Eric. 20 minutes in, edit in gay porn.
There you go. We'll make our own.
Wait, I was about to come. There's a boner. Oh, Mayday.
That's not Brandy Taylor.
Yeah, repackage.
That's James Taylor.
It's Lawrence Taylor.
Justin, you're on the air.
I just want to say, Eric is starting to bore the living shit out of me in the morning.
Not me.
Hey, I got like a Walmart bag from where I went to Walmart. I'm going to put it over my head and suffocate myself with this guy. Jesus Christ.
One less loser in the world.
Jeez. Let's go to Jeff. Jeff, you're on the air.
Yo, hey, now, listen, is there any way you can get, like, this guy's roommate on the phone? You can, like, have a talk with him and say, listen, dude, when the door's closed and, like, my PJ pants are on the door, don't come in?
Yeah, hey, Eric, where is your roommate? If you want me, I'll have that discussion with, what's his name again?
Jan.
Jan.
Can't barge in.
You're a grown man. Knock.
A grown midget.
What's with the Jan?
I'll tell you what. It's a little personal, but I love you guys, and it's our last show for a while. Someone once barged in when I was rubbing into my mattress, and it made things weird for a decade. Thank you.
Who was that?
Maybe my mom.
Probably.
Everyone's mom catches them at some point.
And then both parents call him a weirdo for 10 years because how he enjoys jerking off, not jerking off. It was less weird that I wasn't sitting jerking off like a primate, and I was actually creative. They missed my creativity. Also, I think she caught me in between the mattresses. Because I was
in between them.
What? I'm lost.
Hold on one minute.
It was still in my experimental phase, and I didn't mind
went
the friction.
between the box springs and the mattress.
Well, it was two mattresses, but it very much felt like there was hands on your bush pushing into the mattress.
Doesn't sound bad. A box spring might have been a little weird. The two mattresses, I'm on board. I'm listening.
Yeah. It feels like you're being swaddled while you fuck your sheet. It's amazing.
John. His name is John.
Your autistic senses are calmed, and you're busting a nut. Two for one.
I could be wrong. I don't have kids, but I tend to think that every mother expects to catch their son. What I do
between the mattresses.
Well, I mean, maybe
naked.
Maybe their method is a little off.
Squirming around like a snake.
Maybe their method. You can't really ask, but I think the more awkward thing is when a dad catches their daughter like that. I've heard stories about that happening, and I'm like, oh my God, that's terrible.
Jam Flow Man with the chat of the night. This isn't the version of Princess and the Pea I know. No, it wasn't pee. It was cum.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, like DJ Electra,
and I can't tell any of them.
I was gonna say, you have a son. You must have caught something.
No, we're not going to do that to her son.
No.
I'm not telling. I'm not, I think I have
saying-
told that story once before.
I'm
but-
not
already
saying
got it out
tell
of
it.
her.
I'm not saying tell it. I'm just saying we just know. We know you did. you caught them because it's a boy.
Young men don't
Not
understand
in-
locks.
Not
It's
live
weird.
Okay, so it wasn't live and in person.
No, well, you do his laundry, so you must
okay.
have known something was going on when everything started getting crusty.
No, he did his own laundry by then. I taught him young.
Smart kid.
Yeah,
smart
I
kid.
taught him young, yeah. But it was not in person that I caught him, so I'll just say it like that.
Well, not
He
in
may have
person.
had an online girlfriend, and it may have been on video that he left on his open computer.
Oh, that's horrifying. That's a Black Mirror episode right there.
It was bad, you guys.
One of my best friends in high school got caught full on cock in hand staring his mother in the eye.
Oh, no.
That's why you fuck your bed in between the mattresses. So if your mom bursts in, she's just embarrassed by the weird looking naked snake and not eye contact.
I was like, I'm sorry. Like I had nothing to offer. I was like, oh my God, I'm so sorry.
It would have been great if you looked at her and go, it attacked me first.
It's not good.
And he had a brother who also got caught cock in hand by the same mother.
She didn't know how to knock, I think.
Apparently so, yeah.
She really got a big head after that. She's like, whenever I walk in these rooms, these boys just jerk off.
She's like just walking in a room being like, please, not this time.
she now leaves rooms like without backing out. She just looks at you straight in the eye. Not giving you my ass to look at. I know what you're gonna do.
Jan.
You're a not grown man.
What's his name? Jan? Are you there, Eric? Eric hung up.
Did he?
Yeah, he's gone.
He didn't want us to talk to Jan?
Both callers were just dropped. It's weird.
Eric used his goddamn cell phone as opposed to the, and I think he talks about that, as opposed to a landline, and he just wouldn't use a landline, and that's why every once in a while he just dropped out.
You there?
Nothing makes Eric hang up.
I was going to get Jan on the phone.
Nothing makes him turn down airtime. We hit a nerve.
I think his name is Jan because every time Eric talks, he starts yawning.
Hey, wake up.
Wake up.
Let me tell you about round 3 of American Idol season 4.
Eric, what happened? How come you hung up?
Signal dropped.
Oh.
Signal dropped. What does that mean? Signal dropped.
Is he on a cell phone?
Yes, so.
Oh, your cell. Oh, you're on a cell. You don't have a regular phone?
No, we do, but I choose to call on the...
Could you call on your regular phone from now on? Because no wonder you sound so...
Right, we've dropped you a number of times.
Yeah, and also he sounds distant.
I thought it was because he couldn't get to the phone.
Maybe that's part of the Eric the Midget sound, though, like you know, that cell phone sound.
Right.
No, I choose to call on my cell phone.
See if you can call on the regular phone.
I choose to call on my cell phone. Why is he picks the weirdest battles.
Next time, I'd just like to hear the difference, okay?
I'll try.
It'd be easier for people to hear you. You want me to talk to this cat, Jan, and tell him to give you some privacy?
No, he's asleep.
Wake him up. When he wakes up, call me back, okay? And I'll just tell him, you know, because you're too embarrassed to tell him. You say, listen, Eric needs some private time.
Imagine you're just there sleeping. Wake up. You feel this little hand grab your knee and shake your knee. Wake up, Jan.
Little claw.
What do you need, Eric? You having a heart attack? What's going on? You need to talk to Howard. Oh, Howard. What about? Was
Howard
something going
Stern's
on?
on the phone.
He needs to tell you to not break in while I'm rubbing my penis into the bed. You woke me up for this, you motherfucker.
Time in his room. If the door's shut, don't walk in. That's the new rule.
You know, but this is the time that Eric should be beating off since Jan is asleep.
It's true. Why don't you get one of those porns we sent you and beat off now? Or are you afraid he'll wake up?
No, they're put away.
Well, you can't get access to them?
No, they're put away.
You mean Jan has to get the porn for you?
For now, yeah.
Oh, boy.
What do you mean? He puts them in a...
What the fuck?
They're put somewhere he can't reach?
That's ridiculous. They should be right on the floor, right at his level.
This is a great line coming
Place
up
you can't reach?
Oh,
well,
geez.
because, this house is also half my parents' house.
Well, why don't you put the porn in your room? That way you'd have full access to it whenever you want it. We sent it to you, not Jan.
I know that.
It's your porn.
It's just in a spot where, only him and I know where it's at.
But why
It's our dirty secret.
can't you access it?
You couldn't pick a spot that you could get to?
Not really.
It's like pirate booty. Hidden from his parents. I mean, there's a million hiding spots. Why would you hide your porn
where you
when you can't reach
to
it?
Yeah.
You gotta. Isn't that embarrassing? You gotta ask that guy, "Hey, I'm ready to watch porn now.
Yeah,
Can you get it
even
for me?"
Jan shouldn't know where your porn is.
Do you believe this?
He knows your horny schedule.
That's the one. He knows your horny schedule.
Like, who wants to be at the mercy of Jan when I want to watch porn?
Is there nothing sacred?
Eric, this makes no sense.
Oh, well, sorry if it don't make sense. It's the way it is.
Jan regulates all my intake and outgoing fluids.
Mm-hmm. So you got to go through Jan just to get your porn.
Now, are you saying your parents go through your stuff?
Well, in my room, yeah.
Wow.
That's wrong. They say a kid should have his own
Kid, he's 30-something.
30-something-year-old man having his parents go through his room. That is fucking torturous.
That would
Oh,
suck.
Eric, I'm so sorry.
This is the size of a kid.
Remember that. Remember the parents. Remember, like, where they were at this time. It's going to come back when we talk about that Adam, or the clip from WATP.
Jan, can you get my porn? Which one do you want, Eric? Tinker with my stinker. Like, that's embarrassing that you have to say, I want to see Tinker.
Right.
I just don't like that. I'm being serious, Eric. Would you, get Jan up. Let me talk to him. I've got time right now. What?
He's asleep.
All right, when he wakes up, have him call me, all right? Call in with him.
Can't guarantee that he'll be up before the show.
All right, if he does, I'm going to straighten this all out for you, all right? Because we're sending you a whole bunch of stuff, and...
Now you can't even get to it.
How are you going to get to your blow-up mattress? We want to make sure we're not wasting our time. There's a $29 value on that air mattress. All right. Thank you, Eric. And have him call in, okay? I'll straighten it out for you. You'll be forever grateful.
Right.
Jan's probably exhausted because last night he had to walk 3 miles to get rid of that gay porn in the middle of the night. He was on a whole mission. All right. And when you get the air mattress, put it in a place where you can access it.
Well, I don't know if that's... How's he going to do that?
I don't know, but he's got to figure...
I mean, for him to use it, it'll have to be blown up all the time.
You know what, Robin? He has all day to figure it out.
He'll figure out a way to fuck that thing worse.
See, I'm thinking he's going to have to ask Jan for that.
Yeah.
Could you bring me my blow-up mattress?
Bring me my date.
My pool date.
My pool float. I need my pool float,
I mean, my
Jan.
pool float, a pina colada, and some K-Lite.
It's fuck time.
Someone's going to get it. All right, Eric. Good
Someone's
luck.
going to get fucked.
I'm sending you more porn, all right?
All right.
All right. And have Jan call me when he gets up with you, all right?
All
right. See if you can. I'm going to straighten this out. Thank you. You should have some privacy. Thank you. Right. I mean, really. Honestly, I like Eric, and I don't like that he doesn't have any privacy.
Yes, it's terrible. And that is the call of the night. Call 142 is...
In the books.
In the books. In the books. Oh, what a call that was. Amazing call, 142. We are definitely into porn Eric, porn star Eric. We're getting
Hell yeah.
Artie bandages his penis during sex scenes. Congratulations, Artie. Eric will hang. He'll just listen to nonsense for an hour after he's got nowhere to go, nothing to do. The porn's hidden. He can't even go grab that. He tossed the gay one out. Jan did. ETM raw dogs of porn, watches the full thing from beginning to end, and then just goes on his daily work like that didn't happen. ETM doesn't know if there's a lock on his door. Doesn't know if he has a waist. Doesn't know if there's a lock on his door. He doesn't know so many things. Jan barrels into ETM's room sometimes, which, come on, Jan, why'd you do that? You get a little button, a little system, you know? Gay porn in the house for 1 hour. That's 1 hour. Longer than... it probably needs to be. Although I doubt it ever left Luigi's house if it would enter there. Brandy Taylor mentioned again a revelation. Rubbers aren't into porn. This is my revelation from this whole thing. Maybe why I'm not into porn and strip clubs is because I've been fucking mattresses my whole life. If I would have had my head up, I might have been into these things. And so I think you can make a theory that a lot of rubbers don't get into those things because we live in our head.
We're going to need a bigger sample size.
Literally and figuratively. Hey. All right. So you need a sample size? Send a cup. Dream date, pool float, Monica Sweetheart. And we saw her at the beginning of the episode. Go back and watch that when this is over and jerk off to it because that's what Eric saw every time he fucked that pool float. Just floating around in the water. All of a sudden, a woman's face shows up. It's amazing. Also, you're not a grown man, Eric. You're not a grown man. ETM chooses cell phone over sounding good. And honestly, it works because when you hear him, when he does his one visit to the Stern Show, it's like a different voice. I'm like, who is that? Porns are hidden where ETM cannot reach. Good plan, Eric. And he has to ask Jan for the porn. That is call 142 in the books. It's exciting. It's exciting, right? We're all excited.
I think that may be our longest call yet.
Oh, it just seemed long. We have senioritis. So
we got more coming. I'm going to guess there's probably longer in a couple of years.
There's a couple calls that we've never had to go, okay, well, that's the end of call, or part one of call this. Like, we've never had to break a call up into parts. We're going to have to. There's a call that goes like
because this one's only 32 minutes, almost 33 minutes.
Yeah, I think I probably edited out like 8 minutes of it. So it was probably a 40-minute interview. I'm just saying, there's like an hour and 40-minute call once, and Eric is talking the whole time. So we're going to just cut that up into episodes.
Coming up?
No, like in a few, like 10
yeah, like in the future, like in a few years
talking about
of
the
him
Bunny
calling.
Ranch?
Stuff like that. We're getting close to a girl named Kendra, and so the large time spent talking about a girl. And Johnny comes back, and so. But we heard him talk about the parents there, right? Like Eric's parents going through his room. We all know that Eric's parents didn't approve of the Howard. This is good. We're going to bring this up real quick. Doopa-doopa-doo, $5.
Thank you,
I'm curious what the answer is for Hacker at studio and chat. What do you feel more sympathy for, Eric or his parents? Great question, Doopa-doo, because
Eric,
we are just...
of course.
I can
Why
feel
would
sympathy.
you feel bad for the parents? I don't really...
Because they had to deal with Eric their whole life.
I think honestly... I think the video that we're gonna watch might give this context.
Yes, Dupa. If you haven't seen this, this might answer a lot, and then we'll come back to the question itself after the video. So here is the wonderful. What is his name? Adam Bush. Adam Bush.
Yes, man, I've got a huge man crush on Adam Bush. Man, he is great.
Yeah. We always knew Luigi was a Bush man.
I am. I do love a good Bush. And he had some very nice things to say about me on.
Okay, now we get to the
on
bottom
an episode.
Of
I was into him way before that, but he did have some very nice things to say about me on Who Are These Podcasts a few weeks ago, and I appreciated it. And I told him thank you.
He said nothing about me when I was on Who Are These Podcasts or with him. I made a joke. I even showed up in a Xander shirt, and he did not laugh. He did not laugh. I was going to ask him what's it like to party with a notorious womanizer like his old directors. But I didn't. I did not ask him that.
He probably would have laughed if you would have asked that.
No, I don't think I don't think he has those muscles in his face. All right. But he's a nice guy. And he's a very deep thinker. And they were talking about some other stuff, but he had seen something about Eric. And obviously, all our ears perked up. And so, thank you, Carl. Don't strike us.
Eric the actor and comparing him to people we study now.
Yes.
And one of the biggest themes that I think anybody who followed Eric's story was that he had one joy, and that was really appearing on the Howard Stern show, and his parents hated it. Yeah. Kind of like Opie's in-laws. Like, they just didn't believe in it. They thought this was the devil, and they thought their son was being corrupted. And this was an ongoing thing that really actually tortured Howard a lot, because he wanted to believe he was doing something nice for this guy and giving him a world, but his parents just never. They tried to get him to move, to go to that boathouse, to keep him away.
The lake house! We all know the lake house.
Back to the internet, and it was the anniversary of his death, and somebody wrote on his Facebook, I've always wondered how Eric's parents have felt about his fame now that he's gone. They really sounded like they didn't like it while he was alive. And Eric's mother responded, and she said, we really had no idea how big a deal he was because we wouldn't listen to Howard Stern. We didn't really want him involved with Stern, but as the years went by, we began to appreciate how it gave something for Eric to make him feel worthwhile and to give him more confidence in himself. We like that. And then to see after he was gone how he was loved and had helped people through some tough times in their own lives. I do have regrets at times that we didn't support him more.
That's incredible.
Unbelievable.
How would they not know how big of a deal it was? He was getting on TV shows and shit. Like, the Howard Stern Show opened a lot of doors for that guy.
They thought it was,
I have a theory there. I think Eric was a master at separating lives. He could separate his lives, compartmentalize them. And, like, he didn't talk about his family life on Howard, really, ever. Didn't talk about his parents.
Yeah.
And so I think that was the reverse way, where with his family, they just go, Eric, what are you doing? Nothing. And he just, as long as he didn't complain and just stayed where he was, they didn't care if he was talking on the phone to people, if he called, he's just calling radio shows. It's nonsense. So I just feel and back to Dupa's question, I feel more empathy for the parents. I feel more sympathy for Eric, if that makes sense.
I made this point very clear when the show was new. Man, I think we were like 5 or 6 episodes in, and I said that I felt a little contempt for his parents because I thought that, and we were getting very ahead of ourselves, in that when time comes for Eric to have his experiences at the Bunny Ranch, he was so incredibly scared of his parents, and his parents were discouraging of it. But I asked Electra here, I said, look, you're a parent. If your child couldn't have a normal sex life, wouldn't you to some degree be happy that someone gave him this gift of experiencing it, or maybe encourage it? It doesn't mean you have to be involved. It doesn't mean you have to like the show. But you are giving him a gift of a normal life, and they were against it. And even DJ Electra was like, "Well, yeah." I mean, I'm only speaking for you because I just don't expect you to remember it. If I'm wrong, please correct me. But
I do remember. No, I think that they should have the normal human experiences, just like anybody else.
And
I think they wanted him to have. Yeah. I think they wanted him to have what they considered normal. Not have any sort of weird thing that would embarrass them, right? And so
too bad. Just love your family for who they are.
It.
Don't be embarrassed by your family members.
That's where my contempt comes from. Where I was like, no, fuck them. They are jerks. They tried to control and restrict Eric from having this normal life, and it confused him. It really confused him because he was scared of them. He was like, I don't want them to know that I'm doing this. I don't want word to get out, because he was scared of their reaction. And I hated that for him because I was like,
he's a grown adult, but they treated him like a child still.
Exactly. And this
hold on.
someone trying to help him,
Let's reel it back a little bit. It also made him an expert at sort of like nefariousness. Right. And so because he had to hide, he had secret. It's almost like, imagine these are girlfriends. He had to keep them away from each other while still wanting to bone and get head from each of them. So he was sort of selfish in his own way, being like, okay, I want my parents to think I'm perfect, and then I want to go over to Howard and get all the dirty stuff too.
I feel like that's undeniable. I feel like that's very objective. Yes, you are correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Let's hear the last 10 seconds.
I think they're religious people. They hear he's like, remember at that time, Andrew Dice Clay and Howard Stern were like the devil. The parents were told this is going to corrupt your kids. Yes. And after all those years, and she's wrestling with it right now, and she's responding, and she's never before. It's an interesting time, and things are really changing, and it's.
Yeah, thank you, Adam Bush. Thank you, producer Chris. Thank you, Carl. And thank you, lady. I don't know who you are, but
that is TR Annie.
It's Tranny. It's a Tranny. Yes. Congratulations.
That is her name. That's the name she goes by. I'm not joking.
Goes by TR Annie.
TR Annie.
I like that.
We are friends. We did a whole part of an episode today on Catch 22 on how to date. Trannies. So we are friends, and she called herself a tranny. That is back in the language, as far as not being a bad word. So I think we answered. Do you guys have a final answer to this one for Dupe? I think, of course, we felt empathy or sympathy for all involved, but Eric used it and became a little evil. I guess what I would say is Lex Luthor was a good little kid, right? And at some point, something happened. And you can feel bad that thing happened to Lex Luthor and he was dipped in acid or whatever the fuck happened. But you become a little monster afterward. That's on you. And so, Eric, you can cut him some slack.
My answer is that I feel sympathy for Eric for the fact that he had to deal with parents like that.
Yes.
Quite honestly.
That's exactly my answer. I feel
I don't
sympathy
feel
for
sympathy.
Eric. Yes.
I don't feel sympathy for Eric for being disabled.
No.
I don't. He had a great life, I think, and I feel sympathy for him that he had to have parents like that.
I feel like he should have been supported more by his parents. I
think the problem was over support. I actually think the problem with Eric was, I think I saw it in chat, like a helicoptering parent. Yes, Andrea said that. Like there was, because he was different, they did everything they could to make him normal, not let him be different.
Normal in their eyes.
Right.
That's controlling.
That's control.
And they were deeply conservative, and hello to deeply conservative family values. 90% of the nation hooked up to that drug. But yes, so we can, the point being is it's good to see what we saw Adam Busch there is that people grow and evolve, right? So even with parents that are like, oh, well, we're never going to change our opinion on this. Well, they did. They came around on it. And so, good for them.
A little late, but
whatever. I couldn't hear the video, so because it doesn't play on my computer when you guys watch it, so I didn't know what it said.
Oh no!
I'll watch it back later.
Wait, you couldn't hear Adam Busch?
No, the videos don't play on my computer.
Yeah, she doesn't. She doesn't get the joy, which means I'm gonna have to. I should have done it with a media share because you see the media shares, right?
Better, yeah.
Okay, sorry about that.
That
it was just this boring guy going blah blah blah, Eric blah blah blah, mom. All right. More important, Electra, it's time for the quiz. Go ahead and run this for us, Electra. I got it up on the screen. You just got to press play, and we are
it's
rolling.
Quiz time,
the last
people.
quiz for 2 weeks.
Here we go.
How well do you know Eric?
All right, first question. What was one of Eric's most infamous demands during his time on the Howard Stern Show? A private jet to Las Vegas. B, a new green Chevy truck with a wheelchair lift. C, a role in a Marvel movie. Or D, a lifetime supply of free pizza.
All very possible.
I was going to say, is there an E, all of the above answer?
Right? I don't
think
remember
I've
making
heard
this
all
quiz.
of these.
And an F, he wishes, because he would have loved all of them. So yes, what was one of Eric's most infamous demands during his time on the Howard Stern Show? Private jet to Vegas, a new green Chevy truck with a wheelchair lift, acting in a Marvel movie, or a lifetime supply of beef pizza.
We have a lot of answers in chat. Luigi, what do you think it is?
Getting a lot of B's. A C?
Man.
A 2?
Okay, first off, I guess I need to qualify that this means so far. So far, what was one of Eric's most infamous demands? So far, I'm going to say B, a new green Chevy truck with a wheelchair lift.
We're locking him in.
All right.
We're locking him in.
Let's see what it is.
That is right.
B, a new green Chevy truck with a wheelchair lift.
Yes, everyone got that right except Hulkamania. Hulkamania, you're out. No, just kidding. No one wins, no stakes. We're just having fun. All right, question 2.
Here we go.
He wanted a truck with a wheelchair lift.
You lose respect if you get it wrong.
Yes.
What was one of Eric's most infamous voicemail rants about? A, being excluded from the Wack Pack. B, Howard Stern not giving him enough money. C, his frustration with the Sanjaya Malakar controversy. Or D, his dislike of Kelly Clarkson's music.
God, this one. All right.
D was kind of a throwaway.
This is for newbies. This is listen. We don't always test you with the hardest questions. We gotta like the new people. New people, come on. This is for them.
Which one are you going with, Luigi?
I'm gonna say frustration with Sanjaya.
So C?
Locking him in on a C.
Okay, we're getting a lot of B's again in chat. So let's see what the answer is.
Hulkamania picked B. So and Jeremy picked a C.
You Yeah, let's see. His frustration with the Sanjay Malakar controversy. Well done.
That was correct.
Controversy.
Congratulations.
Well done.
Yes.
What was Eric's response when asked if he would ever have sex with a hooker? A, absolutely I would. B, no, I would never do that. C, only if Howard pays for it. Or D, I'm not sure, maybe.
Oh, that's hard. Okay, I got 2 in my head. 2 on my head. Eric had 2 on his head. Hey-o. Luigi, what can we lock you in on?
Man, I don't know why I'm struggling with this. I'm
seeing some B's and D's.
I'm gonna go with B. I'll say
buttholes
B.
and dicks. A lot of buttholes and dicks. Yes.
I think I'm going with B too, but I don't remember making this
You
at all.
did the thing.
I don't remember though. It was so long ago.
Oh, and it is B. No, I would never do that.
Yeah. He didn't want someone that had been passed around.
Now, ask him that in 30 calls. Totally different answer.
Totally different story. Okay.
Yes.
Well, we haven't gotten there
different. Yes.
Yeah.
All right. And the final question.
It's like Breaking Bad we're watching, really, with sexual
Yeah.
Breaking Bad. Yeah. Midget
That's
sexual
right.
Breaking Bad. That, new name for
Character
unboxing.
that changed that much in the history of their public life.
Eric is making Walter White. Hey-o. All right, tip your waitress.
All right.
Final question.
What does Eric the Midget ask John Cena during their interview that becomes a memorable moment?
I'm
A,
so bad with these.
Can I have your autograph? B, is wrestling for real? C, will you be in my movie? D, how do you stay in shape?
I know, and it's still hard. That's a
I'm
good one.
so bad with
she's,
these.
She's good at coming up with ones that it could be. I don't like that about her. That's scary.
Yes, too good.
She's too
Too good.
She's treacherous with her lies. They're too good.
It's like the nursing boards. They make you answer these questions that all of them are right, but you have to pick the answer that is most right.
More right.
Very
that
difficult.
scares me. That frightens me.
Yeah.
All right.
I had to
what
go
can we
through
lock-
all 300 questions.
Oh, Jesus.
And then the test closed, and then I had to wait 2 weeks to find out if I passed.
Didn't they see your tits? That's an automatic pass for me if I'm grading.
Imagine taking the bar.
Luigi's.
You have to wait 2 months.
Nerds. All right, Luigi, what can we lock you in on?
Will you
Last
be in
test
my
I took was an
movie?
STD test.
How do you stay in shape? Man, I'm gonna have to.
Graham Wellington says E. I don't know. I like.
I'm gonna have to go with A.
Hey, we're locking him in on Can I Have Your Autograph? And I think we did
I think
it.
it was B. I think it was B, wasn't it?
Yeah, it's got to be. I think
Okay.
Luigi's about to lose when he just said losers are losers. It is wrestling for real.
When did he ask is wrestling for real?
Don't you remember? He goes. So he asked a really long-winded question, and then Artie goes. So you're basically asking is wrestling real?
Well, that's not what Eric asked.
No, because he goes. Yeah. He goes.
That's
yeah.
the gist of the thing.
Yeah.
It shouldn't be in quotations. You're right. It shouldn't be. 'Cause that's not a direct quote. But that's the gist of what he was asking.
Oh, the crowd's turning against Electra for the quotes. Oh no, Electra. Oh no.
That was just an accident.
Quick, play the music. Let's get out of here.
Yeah, let's go.
It's still real for me, damn it. Yeah. And that is the quiz for the night, people. We already did it. We're not doing it again. Oh, shit. That's right. Oh, fucking A. Well, people, I've had a great time. You know what we've done? We've said it all. People, we've said it all. We said it all. And I'd like to thank all our wonderful super chatters. Would you guys like to do a dance on our way out here tonight?
Let's do it.
Let's do
it. No, okay, that was the wrong one. I don't want to scare people with that one. People, it's time to do our super dance song, super chat song. Again, the wrong one. Electra, you're not helping out. Here we go. It was a smorgasbord of people donating today, and we appreciate that because
I think we got a super
it
chat.
keeps the lights on. keeps the lights on. We had Blind Mike donating this morning. Thank you to Blind Mike Geary for the donation this morning.
I think we got a super chat.
And as always,
We got a super
the
chat.
great Andrea the Mod. She gets in here for free. Thank you, Andrea, so much. We will see you in 2 weeks when we're back, hard as ever.
I think we got a super chat.
I think Prairie Judge donated this morning. If not, you're getting a freebie because I have no memory.
We got a super chat.
Prairie Judge, who also likes to shit on us a little. I like that about him.
I know, he does. It's good.
And Dang Lizard gave this morning, so thank you to our lizard boy, Dang Lizard. And of course, we can't forget the one, the only, Doopa Doopa Doo in the house.
I think we got a super chat.
I love Dupa's character.
That's right, folks. We do a dance party here, and we got everyone coming. And we got the great Hulkamania who's been gifting. Hulkamania. There's Hulkamania. There's Hulkamania. Get you on the table there. Hulkamania. Look at these great super chatters and members of our great community that we have. Thank you so much. I believe that is all. Yes, that is all.
We got Delta Zero.
Oh, yes. Oh, Delta Zero. I was lying. There's Delta.
And then Germs Pyromobile.
Oh, I have to make one for you. I haven't made one for Germ yet. And goddamn you, Graham Wellington, I got to make one for you too.
Bronson Pinchot.
Bronson Pinchot. Listen, you guys, come back and I'll make one for you. I don't have one for you now, Bronson.
We'll see you in 2 weeks. I think.
Yes.
We'll have them by then.
Yes, we will.
Hulkamania. Let's see. We already got Hulkamania.
Yes, I think I did it. I think I did it. This is so much clicking, but I think I did it. Oh, and also, I want to thank At a Theater Near You for cutting some clips for us. Thank you so much, At a Theater Near You, who's also dancing with us. Yes, everyone, we're dancing.
I think we got a super chat.
I'm checking.
I think that's all. No, I'm pretty sure.
I think.
Maybe Box Eating Dad. I can't remember now.
Sean H.
Sean H. Yes, Sean H. gifted us 5. Hackride Studios, thank you so much. We're going to get some cool guy with glasses dancing next time we see you. Thank you, Sean H. Make sure you come back. Oh, people, have we not had fun tonight? Have we not done it? Thank you all so much.
We got a super chat.
I'm exhausted. So much. My hand.
Oh, Graham Wellington.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you, Graham. Thank you so much, Graham. I do not. Oh, this is a new one.
Yes.
$10.
Thank you, Graham Wellington.
Thank you so much.
You have welcome to the family, Graham. We will be having you dance with us the next time we dance. That's how it works here. These people that you see before you that are now dancing, they were once like you, Graham. And they got a character and now they're dancing. Look at us. That's how we do. That's how we do. Welcome to the family. It's an ancestral family, so take your clothes off and grease up. It's a Diddy family. All right, people. All right, Electra, where can people find you?
At djelectrify.com or on my YouTube channel at djelectrify or right here.
Excellent. And will you be doing any live shows on our week off on your channel?
I think I will. Yep.
Excellent. Make sure you go over to DJ Electra's YouTube channel and you hit the notifications because she does not run a schedule over there. It's just whenever she feels like it. And so then you'll
whenever I'm in the mood.
That's right. And her shows are awesome, and you need to go check those out. Luigi, we did not yet get you a link tree, but where can people go and find you?
At daddysdiscipline.com and tinkerwithmystinker.com.
Okay.
And what was the other one about love holes?
Love float?
Love holes. Or loveholes.com. Let's just say that. Loveholes.com.
Tender holes, I think. Wasn't it tender?
Dive
tender
into
love
her
holes.
tender
love hole.
Tenderloveholes.com. Yes.
Pool play will never be the same because your parents won't let you in the pool because you dirty with your seed. Eric, get out of the pool. You're never allowed back.
YouTube at Papa_Electrico, Skeptical Robot on Fridays. We just had Dylan from Somewhere on our show. Great episode about the history of spiritualism. and hopefully going to do some members-only content this week.
You had Dylan on, huh? How was that?
He was great. Totally got the vibe of the show. I expected him to actually argue a little bit more about believing some of the stuff, but he was just like, no, yeah, this stuff's bullshit. And I was like, hey, great, you get the vibe of the show.
Dylan's awesome. Make sure you follow
great,
at Dylan
man.
from somewhere. And
Yes.
I've also given big plugs out lately to David Collins. I've been listening to his show, and I'm loving it. So make sure you follow David Collins and our boy Dylan from somewhere. We have weird friends.
I asked him
the best time to have.
Yes, I asked him to. We didn't get to finish the topic on Friday, so I asked him to come back to finish out the topic. So I think he will be on again this Friday.
So you invited him over to finish with you, huh?
I did. To finish each other off in our
Congratulations.
tender love holes.
All right. Well, after you're done doing that, make sure you get over to Catch 22, the show we did this morning, me and DJ Electra. Oh my God, what a show. We had Kragers. We debuted the music video from R. Kelly, the Dabbleverse. We did headlines. A great show. So if you're bored and you want a show to watch before you go to bed, check it out and share it with your friends because we love Catch 22. It's our little Saturday Night Live. So hopefully you like it. Check it out at least once. And go to hackridethedemon.com. For all our stuff, you can donate, PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Got our premium vids there. Getting our podcast. Yes, we are a podcast. And our store is there as well. We have over 160 SKUs on our store, including the Luigi Greenberg collection, which you saw earlier tonight. Go to Hack Ride the Demon for all that good stuff. And make sure you check out we have 5 episodes in now of Unboxing Riley Martin. And people are talking about it. People are talking about it. Electra, are people talking about it?
People are talking about it.
That's what a great marketing maneuver she pulled today. People are talking about this. No one's talking about it, but now people are talking about it because she said that. That is fucking genius. Make sure while we're gone for these next few days, get yourself a Hack Rider membership. It's $2.99, people. It's $4.99. You get it all. You get it all. You get over the 150 shows. It's amazing. And then when you're done with all that, get over to blindmike.net and check out the Blind Mike show today with Kragers. Me personally, I became a fan of that show with those two. There's nothing better than the chemistry on those two. I am literally a poor substitute. So I love when it's an original show with the two original guys. It reminds me of when I started listening to podcasts, and the chemistry is off the charts. So make sure you go and listen to today's Blind Mike project as well. And Electra did the intro, which was awesome and they loved. So if you just want to check out the intro even to see some Electra, but they kissed Electra's ass all episode. It was hilarious.
It was really cute. I loved it. I loved
and
every
finally,
second of it.
And finally, thank you to Howard Stern.
Yes, thank you,
Just
Howard.
thank you.
And thank
Just
you,
thank you.
Eric.
We wouldn't be here without you. Luigi, you got anything to say before we get out of here?
Balls.
All right.
And go watch Dabbleverse, the new hit song by R. Kelly, a.k.a. Casey Day. After this, I put the link in the chat. Go check it out. It's awesome.
Yeah, 2 minutes and 30 seconds of your time off an idea that Blind Mike had. I just ran with it. I'm sure somewhere in his head he's asking, where is Brendan Schaub as Batman? Because I asked you to do that 2 years ago, and you still haven't done it. But, we'll get around to it. So, folks, for Unboxing Eric, we'll see you in 2 weeks. Our next show will be not this Thursday, but next Thursday when we come back with episode 6 of Unboxing Riley Martin for Casey Day. Or for Unboxing Eric, I'm Casey Day.
I'm DJ Electra.
And I'm Luigi Greenberg.
And bye
for now. Thanks for watching Unboxing Eric.
And happy birthday to our little guy!
Got a heart not size of his frame. Always ready for his claim to fame. So small in stature but big with pride. From his words you just can't hide.
Hello, Stern.
Tiny guy with a big bark seat. Always grumpy throwing shade at me. so he can't reach too far.
Thank you, Doopa.
Thank you. Eric's got his swagger in a world so grand. Proving sides ain't ever part of the plan. With his antics, he steals the show. A little twerp, but our love will always grow. Eric's world where he's the king. Every call, we can't wait for the ring.
Bye for now.
You know what to do.